back about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From P12, now Lomade is ready to do that. Now the Womerson, Demo, against Iver. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Iver finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold. But you will remember me. Remember me for
The back about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From P12, now Lomade is ready to do that. Now the Womerson, Demo, against Iver. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Iver finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
Hello guys, we are back and we are live and exciting times it is. We finally concluded the World Champs. We are back at DECA, the very final day of the group stages. This is it, guys. This is where we find out who's going to qualify for the playoffs and who's going to be sent home. 4 teams each group, 2 qualifying for playoffs, 2 going home to Jared's house. Just leave with a shot guy. But it is what it is. But again, I do have an amazing caster by me and with me today, the beautiful Kijo. Hello, Kijo. How are you?
Hi, Val. I am so excited to be here. I'm looking forward to these teams that are going to be playing tonight, as we saw from the fixtures. But going straight into that, we have ex Nonagon versus Emperors on hard points on Combine of all maps. I don't know about you, Calvin. I don't really like this map.
I mean, I think I do like it. I don't like to play the map, but I do like to cast it. It's one of those maps you saw a lot in champs, and I don't know. I think it's one of those maps that should be featured a lot, especially in Africa now. And DECA are doing exactly that. It's not going to be able to go and get the P1 locked in. 7-1 is going to be your score line, and Emperors are going to have a slow start here, but Nonagon are going to start things off on a very good note. There's last 37 on the clock for P1. Emperors get a retake, and now they're going to break that hill as easy as they possibly can. Contest comes through. Ziggy comes through. Maximum finds one. Mandem falls. It's 9-8, and well, P1 is literally going to be back and forth up into that P2, and you need to get a better spawn. And so far, I don't see anybody making that move to the next spawn.
Definitely, both these teams are kind of fighting it out here on P1 with 4G getting shot through the smoke over there. Going to try and play for spawns while 4G plays for scrap time over here, and Nonagon takes the lead a very small lead with the first hard points. Both teams disregarding scrap time over there. Very important. Ziggy getting taken down with his Type 63 in hand. We're going to definitely watch out for that deadly kill. Then Inopro goes down as well. Mandem with a 3-piece there, while Nonagons are holding down P2 already. Emperors are going to try and break in for spawn. Smokes are thrown already. Ziggy gets taken down in secret, and it seems like Nonagon have P2 on lockdown here.
It's 41 and 9. The scoreline tells you it's 3 that needs to be towed, and Nonagon are just going to start things off well, and they need to hold. They need to continue as they started. There's going to be one thing in Echo now is the call outs, and Emperor so far they've not been able to get any value whatsoever. The operators close walk is literally none, and going to break on P2. Looks like it's going to get thrown. Smoke is there through that door, and X Nonagon about to cross that 70 point mark, almost a full 60 on this P2, but eventually you need to start going P3. But I mean, if you're Empress now, you're being overwhelmed, and you need to start finding a way back in this game. So far, I don't think it's going to be an easy route, but now P3 might be where things start to count. Because look at that mini map. It's going to be Emperors, a full 4-set, and make that 3 players on the next hill. 1 player cutting the players off from rotations to that next hill, and well, all 5 players really have power spots, so this might be where they start to get things back on par. But I mean, if you're not going, you have a press to go and break. Mandem comes through, first skill found, War Machine. Now to get that breakthrough, goes to the stairs, claims a double, and they all fall. And Nonagon did not get there first, but they are going to get the hill locked in at the 90 point mark as they are edging towards 100.
Coming towards 100 indeed with the Predator missiles in play already, but Splash coming in with a 3-piece with his equalizers, and Inopro now with his Sparrow as he goes down before he gets a single shot. Mandem holding down top stairs over here on P3. He breaks in, 4-piece from him, and he's holding down P3 here for Nonagon. Not going to let Emperors anywhere near it. We see Great Joy coming into spawns, gets the 1-piece over there. He's going, he gets taken down with his death machine in hand. Emperors are really lacking here. 110 for 15 as they're still trying to hold it down and contest it. Emperors are nowhere to be seen near the point.
It's 115 and 16. It's literally a 100 point gap, and now as I go and see that they're going to close that a little bit, making 90 something, but again, it's 115 and 20 on the scoreboard, and Emperors, they are just not finding any value. It's not B4 stats account. The boys are really going to get in there first. Devil Man, now War Machine. Zara comes in for the break, finds a single kill, and Emperors going to get that break. They even look at Great Joy's double nade to clear them out, and Ziggy and Zara fall in one foul sweep, but now Emperors get a retake here, maybe, but none are going to get it down first. 4G still there. The 8 skill mark, not really a lot of kills on the board for the man, but still 29 for Mandem. Nonagon are going to be getting that P4 still locked in. Ziggy's drone comes through. Mandem's War Machine. First kill found. Make that a double. As a player's going to get now respawn towards the back of that P2, and Mandem finds 3, and this is a 135-24 lead as P4 is about to get over, and we might need to go back to P1 with Vegeta. Look at the death machine comes through, finds a double. Now see that smoke to make that break into the hill time. There's a couple players in blue beside him with the wrong corner looked at, and he's going to get put down. 145 and 24, and eventually you're not able to get back to 1.
Already reaching that 150 point mark. We can see Nonagon leaving Emperors in the dust here right now. They did a fantastic job of holding down P4, and we're back to P1. Hill time has been rotated, and Nonagon still hold that incredible lead. We can see amazing kills from their side as well. Devonman getting a shot with a pistol. That is absolutely insane. Kill feed is all blue right now, and Nonagon are absolutely dominating in this hardpoint game. But Ziggy comes through with a 2-piece from Bridge with his Type 63. Okay, a little bit of a comeback here. Emperors have P1. Maybe it's time for their comeback, but Mandem is picking them off one by one. Devilman not letting them go either. 2 pieces and 3 pieces all around.
75, 31. Emperor so far. There's not been able to claim that throw. It's just been Nonagon just holding them out, and look at Devilman to double again off the back of that point. Finds a coup. Ziggy comes 3 takes to any. Ziggy finds Sue as well. The Maxon rifle fires for the man, but again, Nonagon edging towards that 200 point mark to close things off, and eventually towards the end mark. And now you need to go in next. P2, P1 cannot be where things are going to come to an end. But again, scrap time is going to get spotted out there. Devil Man cross mapping through that need, and I'm really shocked nobody's able to shut the man down. I don't know what the call out are for them, but again, so so far. Great joy for Ziggy with a maximum rifle able to win that gunfight there. Devilman's double bread now, and None gonna get the best one for that 3-2, and also hard point time. Vector, Vegeta rather comes 3-4s. Great joy, Death Machine is well invested. Claw comes to play as well. Make that 4 with the Death Machine, make that 5! Oh, he was captain! Yes, he does, but now he's on the 4. 4G's Claw, still there. See with that door, nobody makes their way through. Claw, the pray and spray weapon. Ziggy now, bro. The boys come through. First player falls. 4G now, spamming that thing. Expires, but the 200 point mark now firmly locked in. It's less than 50 now to go and close to cover this hard point. Combine and Emperors can't make their way in whatsoever. It's 14-3 for them. They've not even been able to get above 50 here, Kijo.
That is absolutely insane. Emperors are being held back really, really badly. We can see Inokro trying to make the most of it, breaking into Pointer to play for scrap time, but Devilman coming through from behind with a pistol, taking down Ziggy. That is absolutely insane. Emperors finally managed to get over that 50 point mark just as scrap time is complete, and 4G is not showing them any mercy, stopping them right in their spawn is absolutely insane. You can see them rotating here for P3 now, as Nonagon have reached 220. Emperors are still on 56, but Inokro coming in now with the Sparrow finds one piece that's one more than last time, and he gets taken out from the back. Devilman with the pistol, he's getting more kills with his pistol than his actual gun.
I don't know if it works, I suppose. And now Splash Equalizer only able to get the 1 kill there. It's going to get put down, and he comes to his Sparrow now. Now, I don't know what that Sparrow is, but he did claim 3 lives. Still, make that 3. SMG comes back and play, but he's going to get put down finally. But again, Nonagon on the 231 point mark, and it looks like we might not be able to go and end on this P3, as Emperors are going to give a contest all the way through, and they are not letting Nonagon close things off here. Devilman comes to play now. It's going to be yellow on the kill feed all through. Devilman claims a double. Now to clear that hill. Pistol, they find 1. The nade from Splash, forgets her, put 2 players down, sends them back to a respawn, and now we need to go P4. But Emperors finally maybe to go and get above the 100 point mark. 78 and counting now for them. And now P4 is where all roads are going to be leading. This might be run for them. And Nonagon, this might be where the close things off, but they need to make sure it's flawless. They call it Emperors, contested still. Sarah comes in play there. Great Joy finds 1, and it's going to be Blue all 3 on the kill field. That machine claims 1, but now it's going to get put down. Man them, 245, 5 more points to go, and the boys in yellow cannot find their way in. Nonagon, my close things off. It's only 2 more. Emperor send a single player in yellow through. Devilman claims 2 lives, and still the contest, but they all get shot down. And ex Nonagon are going to claim the very first map. Hardpoint combined is going to be theirs. 250-80 damn.
That is absolutely insane. You know, we didn't get time to talk about predictions before the match started, but I would have never have seen this coming. The fact that Emperors got sub 100 in the hard points, I did not expect that whatsoever.
To be fair, I mean, I've seen Emperors play before, and the name tells you they're kings. You know, they have thrones. They should be able to utilize their armies and all that. You know, somehow to claim something on this. But I mean, not even able to get the 100 point mark. I know at some point in the game we thought they were not even going to be able to get above 50, but eventually they found a little footing, found a little fight back. So I mean, Nonagon just a little bit too better, a little bit too strong, and this is going to be their map for the taking. Hardpoint combined is clearly theirs, and Royal Emperors, man, I don't know. S&D is where they need to start that comeback story again. It's a BO3, so first to get 2 maps wins very thin. You've lost hardpoint. S&D and control still very much up there for the taking, and you want to make sure you're getting those if you're Emperors now. But none have gone so far. My God, Kijo, they've been excellent.
That is definitely true. We're hoping to see that Emperors make a comeback here in the SND though, because that'll keep them in the game for tonight. But Nonagon have been aggressive in a good way. You know, they really came here to dominate. They came to prove a point. All these teams here are, you know, they're trying to make a name for themselves. They really want to show who's the best.
That for sure. They want to show who's the best, and I mean, you know, then again, Emperors now, S&D is going to be the one redemption arc, but look at the score and start board here. 52 kill mark for Mandem, Great Joy 27, 34 for Devil Man, 19 for 4G though. Did underperform in terms of kills, but ultimately the hard point time is going to be the OBJ Man, 2 and 19, and 2 players above that 2 minute mark tells you how much they wanted to play the hard point. They wanted the OBJ locked in, and those 2 players went for that Great Joy and 4G. But again, Mandem on the 52 kill mark, Kijo. What do you make of that?
That is absolutely insane. He's the only player to be above 50. The closest person to him is 34 kills from Devilman. That is absolutely insane. I did not see that coming. And we can see that, yeah, Emperors did really try. Not many of them got above the 20-point kill mark, so they definitely need to go back to the strat board and come back stronger for S&D.
It's combo stronger is the one thing that you're hoping now Emperors having the basket for them. Put that thing out of the heart and eventually find the valley here and force them out three. But I mean, if you're excellent gun, you are going to be looking to close things off here on a very strong note. It's your very last match in the group stage, and of course, winning this one just ensures that qualification. I mean, they've already qualified, but still, just winning this with a bit of extra touch and making sure they are all the way through. And look at that! Look at the qualifications here so far. SYX the boys on the 6-point mark, while Doctors 3, Series 7 are kind of in a very sticky spot because they haven't really qualified and they have to win their match today if they want to stand a chance to actually go and qualify for that playoffs, which is, not something I would expect from the number one team in Nigeria, but it is what it is. As now we're going into S&D, we're going to kickstart things off immediately as nobody wants to go and waste time here, and it's going to be a firing range, search and destroy. What do you make of this? What do you make about this map pick, Joe?
Is it firing range or standoff, Cal? I'm not
Oh
sure.
my god! Yeah, I
We
blame
know
Jared. I
that
blame Jared. I
Cal
blame Jared.
is a shipment warrior, so all these other maps are a bit confusing to him. Welcome to Standoff, Cal. But yeah, we usually see this as a respawn map. We see it often in Control, sometimes in Hardpoint. But playing S&D on this map is definitely going to be a change of pace because you've got to watch out for your snipers, you've got to watch out for the back shots from back alley. It's going to be a bit chaotic.
No doubt. I mean, this one of these maps where, and the pace also matters a lot. And for what we just saw in terms of gunfight skills, none are gonna look like they have a better pace and they're a lot faster. And if you're Emperors, you need to somehow find a way to match the pace, or maybe out strategize them. That's the best way now to do things. And as I go and see the first kill comes to Zara, able to claim the very first blood. Ziggy claims one, Devilman does 4. He did get 1, 40 for the trade and splat. Numbers are gonna fall very fast for both sides, and now it's a 3v2. Emperors, they do have numbers locked in down, so this might be the very first round to go and capitalize. 4G in any, that's the clutch for Nonagon now.
3v2 here already into the first round, but well over a minute left on the clock. You can see that Nonagon do not have the bomb right now, and Emperors have the life advantage. Envy and 4G are the only two left here for Nonagon, and they take down Ziggy, equalizing the numbers, making it a 2v2. Splash and Vegeta, the only two left here in this first round. Bomb is right in front of Any, but he just needs to get to it, and there's less than a minute left on the clock right now. Don't think they can see Emperors hiding behind the wall right there, and Any is going straight for the plant. 4G gonna watch his back over there in mid, and they're gonna come from both sides. This is an excellent strat from Emperors as they get taken down, and I cursed it, and I beg, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, the TJ curse kicks in once again. That was a 3v2 to get it 2v0 very fast. And Nonagon going to claim the first round against every odd in the book. And I don't know how that even happened because I wasn't watching the game. I was somewhere else. And I don't know how that even happened, guys. But again, 1-0. Nonagon are going to get the very first round. And well, this is how you want to go to start things off. And now, round 2 loads in. Bro, sniper in hand, looking for the very first value. Smokers are going to get thrown in the bro fast. Yo, man, them falls. And now 5v4. Nonagon, they've lost numbers once again, but I mean, we have seen this play before, and Emperors, now they do have numbers, but can they capitalize yet, Kijo?
We're hoping to see a comeback from them, and Nonagon still proving their dominance, even in S&D. You can see some amazing gun work here. Greatjoy trying to hold them off, but 2 of the Nonagon members just fall. Devilman and Any have been dropped. Ziggy taking one of them out with a wall bang, and now we're in a 4v2. 4G and Greatjoy, as I say his name, he falls. Vegeta finding Greatjoy in killing him, and 4G left in a 1v4 here, and bomb still hasn't been planted here for Nonagon.
4G in a 1v4. If anybody can get the clutch, it might be him. Oh my god, 4G, Nah, the man said, Cow, don't trust me, do not believe in me, and I will no longer be a believer in 4G. It's now things are going to get tied up. 1-1. Not a single value found there as we don't make our way to round 3 where the Emperors are going to get things back on par. And I mean, you've lost Hardpoint, you can't afford to lose S&D, and now they're going to get things, very, very much equal-headed here. As we now go to around 3, Snipers are going to get brought out. First kill found, Pro takes man them down. Now it's a 5v4. Another gun on the back foot once again. Now Zara takes out 4G. 3 final players. Greyjoy takes a trade there for himself. Bomb plant comes 3 very fast for any. Another gun are going to have bomb put down. 4v3, and they might be able to capitalize on that bomb put down now.
Yeah, Nonagons definitely prioritize planting the bomb here, and they put pressure on Emperors to push them in, but Nonagon do not have numbers right now. 4, and we can see that number is just going to be equalized. The splash goes down. We can see a 3v2 here now. Any dropping by Vegeta as well, and the bullets are just being fired right now. All blanks at this point as Ziggy pushes in with his machine pistol, and Devilman gets a 2-piece 1v1 here now. Ziggy and Devilman, and Nonagon win the round. Okay, we're back up. We're 2-1 now in favor of Nonagon. So, Emperors, time to play catch up again.
I mean, the problem is this: you see Emperors go and get the first blood a lot of times, yeah, and they look like they have the whole round running in sight for them. They get the very first few kills. It looks like the 5v3 and the shot's going to be theirs, and then somehow none are going to be able to capitalize on that somehow and still make it work, and they're going to claim the bombs. Now we go to round 4 where none are going to get the lead locked, and this time the bomb has not been put down, as now the aggression might get punished, but no, man them first kill claims, splash forwards. Vegeta watching through that bios, he might make that move in through, but now Zara sees the man in Grandma's house, and 4G is going to take Zara down first. Vegeta for a trade. Nope, Greyjoy shuts him down as well, and 2v4 Emperors did not have numbers here.
Emperors are really not looking good going into this 4th round over here, but Ziggy with the no-scope on Devilman, still trying to recover this round over here. Ziggy and Inopro, the last 2 left for Emperors, and they're up against 3 of the ex-Nonagon members who are positioned quite carefully and strategically on the bomb side over here. You can see less than 30 seconds left on the clock, and 4G with a 2-piece with his sniper taking down the last 2 members from Emperors, making it 3-1 here as we go into round 5.
Round 5. Emperors are not really living true to their name, are they now? The throne, they haven't dethroned. I don't know what this is for them, but again, none have gone so far. Even a lot more clinical. Hard point taken, man. Damn, look at the jump peak and the kill. Ziggy falls. Ziggy's nade finds Devilman. Equal trading now. 4G takes out splash. As numbers are going to go back in their favor. 3 versus 4 here. And Emperors, I don't know what they're doing so far. They've not been able to get any value since that first round they did get. And now Any sees the player 3 mid-map. Sniper for Inopro. It's not going to work. I don't know what that aim was, but now it's going to get put down. 2 more players. Vegeta and Zara left to go and save them. Any sees 1 player there, and of course Greyjoy takes him down first. And now Zara in a very tight spot, completely boxed in. It's a 1v4. The bomb getting put down. No info given out. Now he sees 1 player there. The Odin claims the first kill. Might claim a double. Oh my god, he doesn't claim a double. How?
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
That was absolutely so stressful. I'm so glad I wasn't put in that situation. But yeah, ex-Nonagon are up 4-1 right now. Emperors still need to try and make a comeback over here if they can. And this is the last round that ex-Nonagon are going to be planting before we switch sides. Going straight into round 6. Smoke is thrown, hit markers have been made, and Ziggy, the first one to drop here from Emperors. Any from X9 dropping down there as well. And Devilman with a 2-piece. His machine pistol is proving deadly tonight. We're already in a 3v4 here. Greyjoy planting the bomb as a no-pro slowly sneaks up on him. But Splash coming from the back, taking down 4G as Inopro pushes further, and he gets taken down by Greyjoy, laying on the floor over there. Devilman dropping as well to Zara. And we can see Zara gets dropped by Manda. We're in a 1v2 here. Emperors are not looking good right now.
Splash. You're the last one down to complete the mission now. How can he make it work? Blend yellow spotted. Puts him down first. 1v1. Player all the way back 3 boxes. No info given out. Boom. When he planted, he's got to get a defuse. There's no time on the clock. He can! He absolutely freaking can! He freaking can get the ninja defuse and splash the man you are! Wow.
That is insane. Okay, comeback season for Emperors. They're back in the game. Still have 2 more rounds to make up for it though, but they are planting now, so hopefully we see a change in momentum here from them. We can see a few of the players, well, if not all of the players, going straight for the A push over here, and Nonagon are going to try and hold them back, but InnoPro taking the first blood for the round, dropping Any with a nade kill over here. Zara getting a bit of PTSD, checking all corners, but 4G from the other side, Mandem dropping Splash over here to equalize the numbers, and Devilman dropping to Ziggy. The snipes are going off. Great Joy stopping that bomb plant and getting a 2-piece on Vegeta and Zara, as he's the only one left here to defend on A, and his teammates are not that far behind.
You jinxed it again. They appeared like actual ghosts. It just came from nowhere, and 4G clips double sniper kill, and that's gonna be once again. Look at the movement from Great Joy there, able to stop the bot plan, pick out 2 kills, hold the players out. 4G comes for reinforcements, can farm another double, and Nonagon's just gonna once again dominate that round in S&D. It's now we go to round 8 where Emperor so far so not good. This might be where they close things off for the series and for the group stage and the cup. But now Pro 4's first kill found. Emperors are not going to have numbers locked in here, and this is the Emperors. Now they need to start throwing punches back. Zara takes out Mandem to 4v4. Vegeta, the movement, they win that gunfight. Put down 4G sniper might be vital. The answer might be no. It finds Zara. Zara gets put down 2v3, and Emperors now the plant coming through already. Joe.
Definitely, we can see Emperors are prioritizing bomb plants over here, but still a 2v3, and Nonagon still have the numbers. They've planted on B side though, but can the 2 of them hold it off on their own? We can see Ziggy dropped here. As I say that, 1v3 here for Vegeta, and he's stuck all on his own. Nonagons have the advantage for now, but can he pick any of them off? He picks one, takes down 4G, and he almost gets the kill there on Great Joy. But the Ram 7 proving to be superior in this situation. Nonagon 6-2, match point for them already.
6-2. It's match point and also map point and everything point to them. Series point, whatever you want to go and call it. It's one more round and they close things off. And of course, they've already qualified for the playoffs coming very soon on the 26th, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the dates there. But now Emperors, they need to find a way back. Thank you, Jared. Splash, got nade found. Devilman falls first. And now 5v4. Numbers are in their favor, might be locked in, and he goes through. Ziggy puts him down first, and now 3 more lives. Nonagon, they don't have numbers here. This might be a start of something good now for the boys in blue. 4G takes put it down. The cast scratch might come to play, but Splash says not now, Kyle. And now 2v2. Numbers are back on par. Literally anybody's round here, Joe.
That is absolutely insane. We're hopefully seeing a comeback here from Empress, and I'm hoping by saying that I did not just jinx it. 4G trying to push in here with the sniper. None of his shots connected over there. It seems that Emperors are really holding down that top blue area, while Nonagon are camping that bomb. They do not want Emperors to make a comeback here when they're so close to the finish line. Both teams playing this very close to their chest right now. Vegeta trying to push in. He doesn't see the sniper on the other side. Splash pushing in with him. Machine Pistol takes down Great Joy, and it's just 4G left. Splash connects with a 2-piece. 3-6 now. Emperors for the comeback.
I mean, the comeback is what we want to go and see. I want to see a map 3, and I know you love control so much. You want to go and see a map 3 as well, and I don't mind. I've got all leaves in here, and Emperors. I mean, can they force that map 3 now? The answer has to come 3 from them. So now we go to round 10. Nonagon, so far they've got the lead locked in, but now momentum might be a little bit flipped. I mean, you do have match point and also series point here. One more round and you close things off, and you just go to the playoffs here. With your hand swinging out wild. Now 5v5. Nobody gets put down. Bomb in hand for Zara there. Eventually has to put the bomb plant in. A good angle held. Anybody comes to you there, they might get shut down. 4G as well. Sniper, nasty angle, 10 kill mark. Pro, sniper in hand. And very respectful push now for Emperors. They're not even extended to either bomb side. As they're going to go through that mid map. And no, they are trying to convict towards the A, but they might get punished there. As there's a lot of players waiting, but no, Pro, first kill found. The wall bang and through the bombs there. Mandem takes out Zara. Numbers are going to get equal again. 4v4. Very much anybody's game still. Mandem, sniper in hand, looking for a single strand of blue to get put down. But so far, Devilman finds one more. And Nonagon are going to get numbers locked in. And this might be the end. The end makes sense of it now. 2 more players for Emperors. Can they find their way back, Joe? 3
more players left for Nonagon though. And InnoPro just gets taken down, making Splash, the man of the moment here right now, and I said his name, he drops dead, Nonagon wins. Oh, Lord have mercy on their souls.
7-3, 7-3 is your scoreline again, and Nonagon are going to close things off in style. The very last match in the group stage, and they are going to go out with an absolute banger, 2-0. Not a single map dropped here on this particular fixture. And I mean, Emperors, man, they 3 punches. I wouldn't say they didn't fight back. The hard point, well, the hard point was a walk in the park for Nonagon, but the S&D not that much, because Emperors actually looked like they were going to start to get things off on the right foot, but then Nonagon came out from nowhere and they swung punches that could not be held back by Emperors, and we just saw the whole thing go and get claimed by them. The comeback, not going to happen. Control map 3, also not going to get played. Nonagon are going to close things off, and the series is going to be theirs, and yeah, it is what it is. Nonagon are going to win the whole thing here, Joe.
Kind of sad we didn't get to see Control, but at least Emperors didn't go down without a fight. 7-3, not a bad score to end off the SND, but yeah. Hopefully they come back stronger in the next tournament that they take part in, but we can see Splash really held it down over here. 8 kills from him, Ziggy with 7, Zara with 6, and Inokro with only 5, but his snipes really did pop off in that game.
I mean, he was one of the players that wanted to watch out for, the snipers. But I'm really shocked to go and see him on 5 kills and below there on the bottom frag spot. But I mean, it doesn't matter still. Just not their game, not their lucky day. Splash on the 8 kill mark. We saw the man get a lot of 2 pieces and 3 pieces there. But still, just not their lucky day. Great joy, 12 kill mark, well deserved. 4G sniper playing a very vital part for them on the S&D 11 and 5 from the KD roster, and it's going to be theirs. An easy peasy, well done. For Nonagon as they close things off. And yeah, game 1 done and dusted. We are going over to game 2. We have 2 more games for the evening, guys. So don't go anywhere, guys. Do not go anywhere. We are just starting things off again. This is the DECACUP CODM Season 5, brought to you by 1080, Monster Energy, and of course Carbon. And it's me, your boy Carl, and I'm joined by the one and only beautiful Kijo. We're gonna go on a very short break, guys. And when we come back, it's going to be our game 2 of the evening. So don't go anywhere. See you guys soon.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me.
The match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now in my game, is waiting to do that. Now the War Machine, Demo, against Hyper, they need to clear that hill. The boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, are they going to make history? Very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in through, no way through, and they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries.
back without construct.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now on the Monday, minus Luger, down the Warmison, Jamo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds, through that door, the oil money team, all day going to make history, very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down, so S, are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The back without construct.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now on the Monday, minus Luger, down the Warmison, Jamo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds, through that door, the oil money team, all day going to make history, very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down, so S, are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The back without construct.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now on the Monday, minus Luger, down the Warmison, Jamo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds, through that door, the oil money team, all day going to make history, very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down, so S, are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries.
Yeah, we're back, guys, and it's gonna be game 2 of 3 for the evening. And oh, the beautiful map we will have combined again. We've seen this one time before today. We're gonna see it twice. It's a very, very, very beautiful map and a very, very edgy map where crazy things happen. And the calm before the chaos. And now the storm comes to play, and now P1 opens up, and of course, Less Max and Binary a lot to play for in this event because my God, there is still the chance to qualify for that playoffs, and of course, there's a chance to go home here. Merciless Max so far, they are going to get the little lead here on P1, 5-0 for the notch, as 41 seconds on the clock and counting down, as we are now officially into hardpoint combined.
It seems that the blue teams are always in luck with regards to the first hard point, as Merciless take the lead over here, leaving Binary in their namesake on 0 for OBJ right now. Axon is holding down P1 here with his teammate with a switchblade in hand. That is an insane gun choice considering the meta at this point in time. But hey, it's working for him. He takes down Luther over here, and Merciless almost have a clean sweep on Binary for this P1 going into scrap time. And we can see that Merciless also has spawns at this point in time. So they're playing this very, very slowly, very easily, and yeah, it seems to be working for them.
Well, a full 47 on P1, and the gunfight is all not even close. 3 players below the 1 kill mark for Binary, and that is not something they're going to show off, but that cannot be good. Especially as Mexico going to start things off with the wall. They've got a better spawn with that P2. They've also got a hard point time counter in their favor, and Binary now, they need to make a breakthrough. 1 player through that door, the switchblade there, and the reload almost fails him, but Luther's Maxman able to claim 1 kill. Now Eco falls, and Resurrect left a triple off the back of the hard point there. Access falls and infinitive now for a contest, but still 71-0, and Binary are getting stopped in their tracks, and this is not the hard point game I thought I was gonna see here.
That is absolutely insane. We did not expect any of the outcomes that we've seen so far tonight, and Binary are still on 0 as Merciless sneak up on that 100-point mark for OBJ. Leah trying to connect some shots over here with the War Machine, but no bodies were found. Resurrect coming in to protect that point, and Merciless are going to reach 100, as we can see Binary already rotating for P3, but Axon is going to come in from behind over here trying to pick them off. Merciless have left scrap time, already rotated onto P3, and Axon is pushing straight into spawn, swapping the sides over here. Binary are left in point, finally getting OBJ time, but they're going to get cleaned out pretty soon. Axon is coming in here with his Sparrow, finds one, finds a double, and he breaks into point. Merciless are back in the game.
Now they finally get above 0. That's the one thing you want to hope stay like that for them, because my God, they are now finding a way to even get a 10 points mark, maybe even get 40, potentially 50 still, because Merciless Max, they've actually been able to live up to their name here. They've been Merciless on the hard points, and 117-10. Clone now, Acheron might get the kill there. Yes, he does. Claims 1 life, and might claim a double, but the answer is going to be no. Solo puts him down. Now, Infinitum Sparrow investment might go big for them, and finally, scrap time here on P3 is going to be theirs, and this might be something good, but ultimately, still, it's going to be nothing in the grand scheme of things, as 124 and 16 is so not close, as we now make our way to a P4, and look at that mini map. The boys in lead, they've been dominating the kill feed so far. They are going to send players for P4, 3 players already there, as they are going to put Binary down no matter what angle they choose to come from.
That is absolutely insane. Well over 100-point lead here for Merciless with regards to OBJ. And we can see that the Binary are trying to push into point, but they're not having any luck. Chef now attempting to cook with his death machine, but please, guys, I beg, have mercy on these guys. That is absolutely insane. Luther coming in now, finds 2 with his War Machine, but gets taken down by Axnus, who's been absolutely merciless throughout this entire game. Chef trying to break into point here, as well as Binary are holding down the point, hoping to bring up their OBJ. A spear from Leah, that is absolutely insane.
149 here, Kijo, 151, and they've been able to get above that 150-point mark, so it's safe to go and say they are comfortable, and P4 scrap time is going to be there. So a player for the contest is going to get put down, so still Merciless Max is going to be absolutely ruthless on the hard point, and now we need to go back P1. 5 seconds to scrap. That's going to go in the favor of Binary, as MM are going to let them just get that, maybe for a charity case, but back to P1. About to open it again. Pastor John, 7 kill mark. And he's so fat not being able to go and spread that gospel because they've been put down from every angle possible. And Acheron, pistol, claims one more kill. P1 opens up. Nobody in there for both sides. But now Merciless Max is going to get there fast. And again, my God, if you're binary esports, you've absolutely not been able to get anything to work for you here. Can you start to make a comeback come through? As Merciless Max again, P1 might be theirs. And yes, it is not a single strand of yellow whatsoever. War Machine, investments come through. First kill, able to get that. Luther's marksman rifle claims a double now to clear them out of that hill. Leaker falls, and the trade is still not there. Merciless Max is still dominating hardpoint time as Binary have not been able to send a single player on P1.
Absolutely insane as we see rotations over here being made for P2. Acheron going to try and hold it down. Manages to take down Pastor John over here with the help of his teammate Leah. And it seems like Binary have P2 spawns. Hopefully a ton of events for them. As we see Infinitum gets taken down and Pastor John as well. Spawns have been flipped as Merciless are reaching for that 200-point mark and still keeping Binary under 50. P2 time has started and we can see Binary still don't have spawns. They're trying to break in. They are struggling right now. And Chef holding down front over here. Acheron dropping to Pastor John and we can see Axness out with his Sparrow again. Manages to get 1 kill and we're just going to give warning shots with the rest. None of these other shots are connecting. Absolutely, it seems like I jinxed it. He finds one more on Pastor John. And we can see that none of them are in point right now while Binary are trying to break in. Axness is going to hold them down until he gets taken out with a Type 63.
G13. Soldier putting back now firmly crossed. And if your binary is forward so far, you've not been able to get any value whatsoever. That War Machine, Luther, investments are going to come through for him. Fast kill found, and it's going to be totally yellow now on the kill for this. They are not going to flip out of that spawn in their favor. Might be vital, might be. And now they are going to be able to get above that 50-point mark. And this is where things start to get beautiful for you. And you start hoping for a little comeback whatsoever in the books. But again, Merciless Max so far, 2-13 for them, as they might really can go and close themselves towards that next hill. And it's going to be all roads are leading to Rome. And Rome is going to be P3, and look at that mini map. It's going to be totally blue there as they have the better spawn and the hard point time. All 5 players around this hill and Binary, they have to find a miracle to go and break it now.
They're definitely going to have some problem breaking it through. We've got Resurrect out here with the Gravity Vortex while Luther's trying to break into point and manages to take him out over here. 2-piece from him. Liakana out with the War Machine, finds a 2-piece over here, but Aika coming in with the equalizers. Still in gameplay over here, we see a Death Machine as well. All the operators are coming out. Liaka with another 2-piece as Merciless are trying to finish the start point off as quickly as possible, keeping Binary well under that 100-point mark. 242 for 60 as Binary take control over here of P3, and they made Merciless spawn out. That is absolutely insane. They're still going to try and break into point. Your point is contested. Less than 5 seconds now needed on the clock. Binary still have spawns though, but can they contest it in time to stop this game before it ends too quickly?
Yeah, 248, only 2 more to go. They can't finish things off here. Now they need to go to that next hit of P4. Is where we're going to be sending everything we have in. If you're Merciless Max, it's a sort of a good part already. There's nobody for Binary anywhere near, and the last 2 points are going to come to you now, and Merciless Max are going to close things off. The very first map locked in, Binary are going to fall. But I mean, they were able to get above that 50-point mark, so that is quite something for them. 250.73 is going to be a hard point score as we now load into us S&D on standoff, Kijo.
That is absolutely insane. I think the yellow side is just bad luck for tonight because both the teams that have played on yellow have been kept not only under 100 but under 80 with regards to OBJ. That is absolutely insane. But keeping that in mind, Merciless absolutely showing no mercy on Combine here tonight. Chef absolutely cooking, as we can see from the replay, and Axness with his Switchblade of all guns managing to prove me wrong. And maybe Switchblade is the new meta, guys. You never know. Someone steal his loadout, please. Okay, we're gonna hop into S&D on before that. So we're gonna look at the stats here quickly. Merciless Mercs coming in with 30 kills from Axness and Chef over here, and Liakar, Resurrect, Acheron well above the 20 kill mark. We can see not bad, not far. From Binary side, their kills, only 2 players left below 20 kills. So they did put up a fight, but Yeah, and 2 minutes and 48 seconds from Leokai and the OBJ. 2 minutes from Axness. That is absolutely insane gameplay from both of them. Definitely flexible players with regards to roles. So yeah, they definitely played that well.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, 26 for Lika here, 30 for Axness, 31 for Chef. The hard point in time again, those two top players, not with the most skills though. Axness said they have 30 and Lika at 26, and the most skills is going to be Chef. But the hard point in time for the two of them, 2 and 48 for Lika. 2 and 4 as well for Axness there. Both players above that 2 minute mark. And if you look towards the other side, I mean, nobody anywhere near the 1 minute mark. The highest there going to be 33 seconds on the hill. And I mean, to be fair, they never had a chance to even play the hard point. They kept getting shut down every single time we saw them on the kill feed, and not really a lot of value found for them. Still, they did throw punches. You can't say they didn't fight back, but still, I mean, the boys on the right side, left side is a lot better, and of course, it's going to be there a map pick for sure. Now we're going into standoff, search and destroy. Well, if you're binary, this has not been a good start for you, and S&D has to be where you go and tie things up and potentially force them out 3. Well, judging by what we've seen so far, the gunfight skills, Kijo, do you think we're going to be able to see him up 3 here?
I do not want to jinx it. I definitely do want to see a map 3, but we can see that Binary do have the gun skill and the game sense that is necessary. Maybe it'll work in their favor for S&D, and fingers crossed we get to see that third map. But yeah, in terms of that, or with regards to that, what do you think your predictions of S&D?
I think I'm going to be brutal here on this one because to be fair, what I just saw wasn't really the standard I was looking for from Binary. I've seen them play before. They've never really started the team, but like today, they've just not had anything to show, and they've just been absolutely stumbled. They've been absolutely trotted upon. And man, if you're merciless Max, I mean, this is where you close things off. And if my predictions might be a 7-2, 7-3 here, but again, I stand to be corrected, and I wasn't going to be proven wrong by a Binary. But are they going to start things off well? Because the momentum is going to be very important to who's going to be able to get the very first round. And now they go in Axness there, overextended all the way towards the bomb side. Let's see Luther first. Luther almost falls. He's going to fall down fast. Fast block drawn. And now it's actually, no, yeah, it's a 4v4. Make that a 3v4 as numbers are going to get cleared out really fast. And now they're back on par. It's a 3v3. Axness. Again, SMG hands is a player down. You don't wait there. You never do that. Solo falls. And just 2 more players from Binary Esports now to go and be able to maybe claim that very first round.
Merciless are planting the bomb here, as they will be doing for the first 6 rounds of this S&D. And it seems that they have the numbers advantage for now, as the time has just been decreased due to the bomb plant on A over here. Infinitum and Pastor John, the only 2 left on Binary side, left to clutch the round. The first round, that is, for their team. You can see Pastor John's sniper in hand now as he tries to make these shots connect, hoping for that wall bang, and none of it is working. I will eat my words. He takes on Axness, but Acheron with the revenge kill, and first round goes to Merciless.
Uh, Not the start you're looking for now, is it, Kijo? You've lost hard points. The very first S&D round as well is going to be on the losing book for you. That could not be good. It's now Merciless Max are looking to be Tim the claims whole thing 2-0 as they are going to start things off with the Chef sniper in hand. Resurrect with the very first gun. Infinitum gets put down. Now it's a 4v5, and Merciless Max again are going to have the numbers advantage in their favor. And Binary, can they find the way back here? The answer might be no. Lika finds one more kill, and 3 players are going to fall in one foul sweep. And now 2 more players. Let's go and get that clutch. Solo, his first kill. Luther gets one as well. Axness puts him down, and Solo now let's go and clutch a 1v3. Can he make it work?
Getting into round 2 over here, well, trying to close it off. Solo, the last man standing, in a solo position over here as he gets taken down. Chef was cooking in that corner. The little quick scope, just as Solo peeks over there. He was waiting for that. 2-0 here in favor of Merciless as we head into round 3. Merciless are still the ones planting the bomb over here. And whatever they're doing, it's working for them. They're managing to play this as best as they can, and it's definitely working out in their favor. Chef with the little jump shots over here, but now his vision's been blocked by the smoke. And we can see Resurrect going for a flank over here. An interesting tactic considering they're the ones planting. Luther trying to hold on A-bomb over here. And Pastor John with the first body dropping. Acheron. Axness dropping as well. Merciless are dropping over here. Ico with a 2-piece, managing to bring this down to a 2v5. And no bodies have been dropped here from Binary side. Chef and Resurrect trying to make a comeback, dropping Luther with a headshot snipe. And Chef taking down a second infinitum in yellow over here, dropping it to a 2v3, trying to equalize the numbers over here. They don't have bomb at this point in time, but they definitely do have the gun skill to hopefully make this a 3-0.
Man, numbers were not close. Chef takes a triple kill as 3 players are going forward to the 1 man now. And now it's a 2v2. I mean, a 2v5, now a 2v2. This cannot be good, but now Resurrect gets put down. Chef for the A's. He's going to get 4. It's 1 more on the board for the man to go and claim now. The man goes to sniper. Chef! But the Chef's kills does not come through as he's going to get put down. And the Binary are finally going to get their very first round. The Chef's A's, my God, very close. One final kill, but Solo is going to put an end to that rampant. And now round 4. SLS Max still have the lead locked in, but a little bit of momentum now switch in the favor of Binary Esports.
Definitely Binary making a comeback over here and the start of a turn in the tables, definitely. Smoke has been thrown in mid, so Chef cannot see any of the jump shots that he is about to take. Ica on the head glitch, and Resurrect trying to take him off, but he doesn't know that he snuck into Cubby over here. Ica dropping, not after he takes down Acheron though, and Resurrect not managing to confirm that kill. You can see Chef is trying to plant the bomb over here as the numbers are 3v3, fairly even right now. Somebody please warn Axnus not to overextend. It's really not necessary, but hey, he's not going to listen to me. He drops solo, bringing it to a 2v3, and we can see Binary still holding back here in spawn. Bomb has been planted on A side over here, and Infinitum, the last man standing. As I say that, Axnus shuts me up. 3-1 here in favor of Merciless.
Here we go again. Binary, they start to look good and then they start to fall. Merciless Max been able to get the lead locked in still, 3-1. It's now it's 1-5 locked in and loaded. And here Binaries, you don't want to let this go any further. You want to start to get things back on par, tie things up, potentially maybe get that lead. That's going to be something now in the Echo and the Echo last loser with the very fast kill. Chef for a trade. Eco falls. And now it's going to be yellow all through on that kill for 4 players in one foul swoop. And Luther left the clutch 1v4. SMG in hand. But no actor on sniper. Single picks that will do. And yes, it does. Merciless Max is going to claim this round. 4-1 on the scoreboard. And Binary Esports, my freaking days. This could not be good for them.
Definitely not looking good here for Binary. We expected a comeback from them, but I think I've learned better than to expect things in this game. It is literally anyone's game at this point. Acheron here with the jump shots as the vision has been blurred on A side once again. Luther managing to drop the first body as he gets taken down by Acheron with sniper in hand. Trades are being made. Pastor John taking down Acheron, and he's sneaking up here on Broken Wall, machine pistol in hand, but doesn't manage to confirm any kills. Chef dropping him ever so easily. 3v3 here for both teams, fairly even. Ica trying for a flank over here, but Leaka stopping him in his tracks. Solo holding down this absolutely ratty position over here on A bomb. He doesn't want Merciless Mercs anywhere near this point. And we can see that they don't have the bomb at this point in time. Bomb is right on tank, and Solo is going to hold that angle down.
2v3, Binary Sports. They don't have numbers. The bomb has not been put down for MMSO, so there's a lot of time on that clock to walk it still. Now, Infinitum, first kill found. Leaker goes in through there. Solo puts him down. Now, Chef left the clutch 1v2. Sniper Solo claims a double to close things off. And round 7 falls, then 2 and 4. And now, if you're Binary, you're starting to look good. A little bit of momentum again back in your favor and your stead. But we have seen these games before where they get around it and we just see Merciless Max claim 2 back to back. And hopefully that's not going to be the same storyline again. Now, Chef, sniper in hand, looking for a kill through that mid map. Smoker's going to get thrown. A little bit of confusion now for both sides. Well, you smoke the mid, I can't see anything, but neither can they. Pastor John, Luther with the very fast kill. Red gets put down. And the 5v4, Merciless Max are going to lose numbers first. And this might be the start of something good now for Binary Esports.
Hopefully they are trying to make this comeback work over here. Not that bad of a lead. They just need 2 more rounds. And we can see Binary have the advantage with lives. And as I say that, we're equalizing at this point in time. 2 for 2 at this point in time. Ica and Luther, the only 2 left against Chef and Acheron. Chef on 10 kills, by the way. And I jinxed it. He drops to Ica, putting Acheron in a 1v2 here now. And we can see that Binary are the ones that need to plant the bomb They have the bomb in hand. Ike are going to try and push for a bomb plant over here, but they need to decide which bomb plant they are going to because Acheron has both of them on lockdown over here on Broken Wall. Sniper in hand. We can see a move being made for A, and he goes straight behind the bomb to hopefully go for the plant. And bomb is planted on A side over here. They're going to hold as many angles as they can. Acheron going to try and pick them off. Sniper still in hand, and he doesn't manage to get that first jump shot. Chases Aika away, and he doesn't see Luther sneaking up on him in mid. Shots not connecting at this point in time. Acheron running for cover, hoping to hide behind that bomb. Heady takes out Luther from behind the head glitch. It's just him and Aika left now, and Aika taking him down. 3-4 here in favor of Merciless.
But to be fair, Akron, if he had a pistol there, which I want to see if he did have a pistol there, that would have been the very best score. You got the very fast kill, the man was in front of you there, the sniper was not going to work much like it. SMG has a very fast time to kill TTK, and pistol would have been the best choice. But again, I can't tell a pro player what to go and do. There's a reason why he's playing, and now I'm casting. But again, 3 and 4, Binary are going to get the lead locked in. Akron takes that Luther, and now numbers are going to fall very fast. Chef there, Akron claims another double, Chef claims one, and the final player, Solo, in a 1v5, left to go and save them, completely boxed in. Round 7, DECACUP puts it down. 3 and 5, Merciless Mex are back, and they are going to extend that lead even further, as now we go to round 9.
Round 9 indeed, and we can see Merciless are still holding their lead above Binary. Still a 2-0 lead here at this, 2-point lead at this point in time. Binary still the ones planting, and it seems to be working in their favor. Passenger on dropping Axness very early into the round here, and Chef still with his sniper in hand. Passenger on carrying the bomb. They have to trust the Holy Man with the bomb as Luther drops to resurrect, bringing it back down to a 4v4. Chef still trying for his jump shots over here, but he gets hit marked. None of his shots are connecting. Him and Pastor John in a quick little Wild West standoff, to see who gets sniped first. And it seems Chef is going to drop first. Pastor John absolutely connecting his shots here. And Aika pushing now onto A, hopefully not overextending as Liakar finds him from that corner, taking him down 2v3 here in favor of Merciless.
The ego Charles, I don't know what that was, but now resurrect one more player. Last man standing. You have to now carry the weight of your side. Merciless Maxstone, they do have the lead locked in still, so they can afford to lose a round. They can, or that's how things start. 1 and then 2, and then before you know it, the comeback happens. If you're Binary, that's exactly what you're counting on now. Resurrect 1v2 here, 4 kill mark in hand for the man. The SMG also picked up. Might make it work. The minimap says maybe no. Plant has not come through. Says the boys in blue make a move in now for the plant. No audio cues given. Sees a player there. He's going to get put down solo. 6 kill mark in 4 and 5. Binary are going to continue to keep things very close. And on our toes we stand as we not go to round 10 here, Kijo.
Round 10 indeed, and Binary are proving that they are still in this to win this, to push for that map 3, the tiebreaker. You can see they are not going down without a fight. Still with bomb in hand over here. Aika going to rush to plant. Pastor John trying for those wallbang snipes. He's currently holding down his team over here with 6 kills. Aika still in the lead though with 8. As you can see, they're trusting him with the bomb because he can hold it down. Chef on 12 kills though with his sniper. That is absolutely insane. Who let this guy cook? I beg, it is not that deep, especially on such a small close range map. You can see Chef being the first one to drop. I think I glazed him too much. The bullets absolutely slipped right into him as Luther connects those shots. Acheron now still trying to hold off. I'm not sure if he can see Luther in top grannies over there. Tries for the first few shots, but Luther not going down without a fight. 5v4, both these teams playing this very respectfully, as we can see that Binary are pushing for an A plant over here. Infinitum dropping Resurrect, and Luther finally managing to take down Acheron. Tried for a 2-piece there, but Liaka only gets 1 on Pastor John. Aika drops him, and Axness dropping Aika. Axness now in a 1v3 here to clutch the round for Merciless. And he gets taken down. That is absolutely insane. 5-5, we equalized in S&D.
I mean, we might even be getting to that overtime point where we're forced to go into the overtime, and I live for that. 5 and 5, things are tied up. Binary, this is exactly what you want if you're them. You started slow, but now you are back on the same pace now in Merciless Maxon. Going into around 11, they're going to get touched. Snipers as well, looking for the very fast blood. So going to be blood in the water now. We're looking for that. Pastor John, first kill found, resurrects forward. And now 5v4 binary. Luther claims one more. The maximum time 63. Able to claim that kill first. Pastor John now watching through that back alley. Accurate on sniper. He has seen Luther there on that top grandma's house. He's going to make that move in slowly but surely. Luther has no info whatsoever. And he's going to recycle out of there. So rotations are going to be very good for them. 5v3, they do have numbers locked in. They have to put that bomb down. A lot of time on the clock. But Pastor John with the bomb in hand and Akron puts him down as exactly the bomb misses. Players come to the back alley. One player found. Double hit marker there. Can he find them? He's going to back it down. But then they're going to make that push towards him. He's going to be running away for his day alive. But again, Kijo, it's a 3v3. 3v3.
Now it's a 3v2, Cal. I can see the numbers are getting ahead of you. And as you say that, we drop to a 2v1. Leoka, the only man standing here for Merciless Marks against Luther and Infinitum with the bomb in hand. You can see Merciless they haven't won a round in quite some time. Not sure if they've lost their momentum or if they're saving their energy for the control game on purpose. But Binary are going to go for a plant over here on the A bomb site, and Leoka playing this very strategically. We're going to see him move all the way around flank and try to catch them off from their own spawn side. Luther completely unaware of the situation, still watching out for Merciless spawn at this point. And we can see that Binary are going to try to hold it down as Luther pushes in from mid, going to try and catch both of them off. So 30 seconds left on the clock, and we can see Infinitum sees him. The shots have been connected, but he drops to Leoka, who is now hiding in cubby. One more person left. It's just Luther with the Type 63 in hand, and he takes him down, confirming the round with the defuse, making Merciless 6-5 and match point for them.
How do you even choke that? For God's sake, the bomber split down. You had the knock time to go and play time. I don't know what the strat there was for them. One player fell. The reroute wasn't really a bad call, but then you don't have to ego child the man. Play it safe. Watch out for the defuse. If it's not happening, back it down. Let him go for the bottom fast before you go and engage. But I don't know what the hell the callouts were like for them or what the ego child was for. As by the way, now they look like it was going to be the round, but now they're going to get put down. First blood drawn, Acheron able to see blood in the water, and he's going to claim the very first kill. And now Binary, they only have 4 more players left here to go and save them for another extra round. Pastor John takes access and puts him down to the wall bang. It's 4v4. Numbers back on par. Pastor John now with the Lord's Gospel being bridge. Can he find another value here? Hopefully the answer has to be yes. But now Acheron, 11 kill mark. 4v4 still. Nobody been put down by both sides. A bit of respect now coming to play here. As again, 4v4, and this could very much be where things get closed off for Merciless Maxi for them.
They are definitely going to try and close things off here, and as we say that, they have lost the numbers advantage, putting them in a 3v4 situation. Infinitum planting the bomb as Chef connects his shots on Pastor John, finally taking down the Holy Man. And 3v3 here now, 3v2 for both teams. Acheron finding Ica on the other end of his sniper as Chef still trying to tickle his way as he gets taken down by Solo with the Ram 7 on the A bomb side. Acheron dropping as well. Resurrect the only man standing here for Merciless Marks in a 1v1 now with Solo. Binary are going to try and equalize this, and as I say that, they listen to my commentary, and we're going to go into overtime, Cal.
Over time, when those very technical sides of things where once it gets here, it can very much be anybody's game. And that's one thing you love to go and see is now things are tied up. It's going to be round 13 loading in, and Binary, this is the only chance they have. They might have lost everything in that final round, but they were able to force another lifeline. They have another extra lifeline here to force them out 3. Now they need to be flawless. Now to win this whole thing, you've got to win 2 back-to-back rounds, and who has it in them more? Binary or Merciless Max? Snipers in hand for both players, both sides. 5v5, respect's been shown. Nobody falling yet and access. Disrespectfully taking out Luther. Now it's a 5v4. Pastor freaking John! The Lord's Gospel picks a double, and now to the V2 though. Numbers again, still very much close. Binary are going to have advantage here and this side. Chef jumps, picks. Pastor John sees him as well, and the kill might come through. It doesn't. They are not going to find each other there. 3v2 here, Kijo.
3v2 indeed. Chef and Akron, the only two players, both with snipers in hand, but that does not put them at a disadvantage as Chef stops Pastor John from planting on the A bomb side, bringing it back to a 2v2. And we can see that Akron now with the bomb in hand. We can see Solo trying to hold off that angles. Both these teams in a 2v2, and they don't want to lose any numbers over here. Chef on the floor, not sure for what reason, but he's going to try and flank Infinitum off that tank head glitch over here with his sniper in hand. Akron planting on B bomb side, first B plant we've seen in this game, and now both these players with their snipers are going to try and hold off Solo and Infinitum from hopefully defusing the bomb and, winning the round.
Now you see Solo trying to get a flank on them. I don't think any info gets given out yet. Acheron finds one player, and now it's a 1v2 Solo. Left to go and get that clutch to save them another lifeline again. Sees Acheron up top, confirms the kill now into 1v1. Time on the clock, 14 seconds. And then if you're the man from Merciless Mex, you have to go and play time. And that's exactly what the man is doing. Chef, smart man. He's cooking. Oh my God! The quick score, easy freaking peasy. And 6-7 as they are going to get a match point locked in once again. My point as well, series points. One more round to close things off. But Binary, my God, they are looking to force another overtime.
They're going to try and force that overtime, but Merciless are now at match point here as we head into round 14. Some quick math that I had to do in my head over here. Chef still with his sniper in hand. It seems to be working for him. The only player with 15 kills at this point in time. The snipers are really dominating on this map here for S&D. Wall bangs are trying to be made, and we can see Pastor John holding down the bomb here for Binary as they are still the ones planting at this point in time. Fairly respectful over 30 seconds into this round, and not a single body has been dropped. But we can see Pastor John has been hurt as he recovers from that fairly quickly. Both these teams are not peeking each other. They don't want to lose numbers too quickly, and they definitely want to push overtime to keep us awake for as long as they can. Still not deciding which side to plant, and 1 minute left on the clock, Cal.
Then Merciless Max. Both sides very respectful. So 5v5, make that 5v4. And yes, another overtime is about to get forced there. Hopefully for them, Binary. Merciless Max though, they can't afford to let this keep going on. Sniper, bomb in hand, has to plant it soon of Pastor John. Sees the plan, it's gonna be Axness. A single picks that will do the hard scope. A single picks out, but no! Axness puts him down. And now 4v4. Chef, 15 kill mark. A lot of players close, but Luther takes out Leaker. The numbers once again locked in. 4v3. And now the boys in blue are gonna claim. Chef claims one side. Sees Luther as well. The maximum rifle, very, very, very risky to go up against in a 1v1. Solo takes Axness. And now it's 1v3. Chef here might be seeing the boys forced another overtime, but can he clutch it here, Kijo?
He definitely wants to try and clutch it over here. Chef last man standing against Infinitum and Solo, hoping to bring it home for Merciless Marks in a 2-0 for this series. This team trusts him with the sniper though, so hopefully he can clutch this for them. He's left against Infinitum and Solo, both with Ram 7s in hand, so that's going to be a bit deadly, and there's less than 30 seconds left on the clock here. They're both going to be prone and waiting for him. He picks up a Type 19 though, so hopefully that works in his favor. They're watching the right angles. They're not going to see him come in though, so hopefully he did not give away his location, covering each other's back, and it works out in Binary's favor. We're in overtime again, people.
I mean, to be fair, I'm going to scrutinize the play there. If you pick up a Type 19, you're going in like that, you don't go into the house itself. You need to peek from outside, check the corners, maybe get a kill. But he just went into the house, into the room rather directly. And that was a very bad play from the man there. And it's going to cost them another overtime. 7-7 now. Things are back on par again. And if you're Binary, well, this is something you want to go and see as you are going to get another lifeline. Pastor John takes one down. Trade finds Ika. And Solo takes Axness. Now Resurrect might get another one. Yes, it does. Solo falls. Numbers very fast. Nika claims a double. And Luther lets the body clutch 1v3. Goes through broken walls. Try and finds a player there. Chef falls. And 1v2, but the plant is coming through here, Kijo.
1v2 indeed, and things are looking like they're in Merciless's favor for now. until Luther decides to shut me up, dropping Liakar with his Type 63 1v1 here now. Resurrect and Luther, the only two left in the game, as Luther manages to finish the round. Little
Body
bit of
shooting.
body shooting
He's
there,
body.
as Binary making a comeback, and they want to be able to bring this home. Bomb defused 8-7 in favor of Binary.
I mean, the body shots there, not something I thought I was going to go out and see, but I love a little bit of violence. As we're going to see Binary finally able to go and get the lead in S&D, and this might be where the close things off. But again, don't forget, you need to get 2 back-to-back rounds if you want to close things off in an overtime S&D, and they've been able to get 1. So 1 more, 1 final 1 here, and they force map 3. If you're Merciless Max, and that's not somewhere you want to go and be. Acheron, Sniper in hand, Luther, first kill. The Marksman rifle has been very vital the whole day to them, and he's going to claim 1 more. Pastor John takes out Resurrect now. Numbers are locked in for them. 4v3. Accident, Chef and Lee Car left to go and save the day now. Can they stop this map 3 from being forced? And now Accident watching through that bomb. Luther's there. He's got a Type 63, a single pixel, 2 shots, maybe even 1 to the head, and you're done for. Now he goes in again behind the tank. Accident just prone and doing the little dance there. Solo finds 1. Luther sees the man and they dance as well, but nobody falls down first. And it's a 4v2 still. Binary have numbers heavily locked in.
They definitely do have the numbers as they try to bring this home. Luther dropping over here, and Axness now in a 1v3 with his Switchblade in hand. It worked well for him in Hardpoint, and it's working well for him here too, as he drops 2. But Binary seals the deal as Pastor John closes off the SND, taking down Axness 9-7. My god, that was tiring to watch. I cannot imagine how the players feel right now.
I don't even know what to go and say here, Kijo. Good game, but Binary able to get the comeback is one thing we didn't think we were actually going to go and see, and it's beautiful when you go and see things like that, because now we're going to be able to get our very first map 3 of the day. It's going to get a full in by Binary, and if you're Merciless Max, the one thing you're asking yourself is, how did we even choke that? They had the lead. It was 5-1 at some point for Merciless Max, the lead there, and then we saw things start to get close. We saw it over time. We saw Merciless Max get the lead every single time. In overtime there, they got the lead again. Things got tied up. Overtime came through. They got the lead again, and they did 1 more round to close things off. But we just saw the boys, Luther, Ika, Solo, Bastard, and Infinitum say, we are Binary, and we want to force map 3. We want to battle this out of the very last map, and that's exactly what they're gonna get done. Let's look at those beautiful stats there, Kijo.
That is absolutely insane, considering the fact that we played 16 rounds and there's only 2 players below the 10 kill mark. That these are absolutely insane statistics. Axness with his Switchblade in hand, 16 kills from him. Chef with 17, sniping the entire game, and Acheron as well with 13. That is absolutely insane statistics from their side. They played it well with regards to Merciless Mercs, but Binary proving to be the superior team. Even though they had lower kill numbers, it worked out in their favor.
I mean, to be fair, it's one of those things. They've been able to close things up. Now that's what matters the most. And I mean, now if you're the side of Merciless Max, you're being forced here. You're being forced into a map 3 that you did not plan for. Because I'm very sure they saw they were going to be able to go and close things off of that map 2, but unfortunately, it's not going to be the case here because Binary, they are hungry and they want blood. They saw blood in the water and they went OC for that, and it's going to be their win. And well, control, Kijo. What do you think the scoreline is going to look like here in control?
Well, I'm just glad that we are actually seeing a control game tonight. I am beyond excited. But yeah, these teams they haven't been too close in the hardpoint game. Merciless Mercs have proved their dominance in respawns, and we can see that Binary proved their dominance in SND. So combining those 2 game modes, kind of combining them, we're in a bit of a tough situation here for control. I'm assuming a 3-2. I can't say in favor of who because I do not know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Hardpoint wasn't that close, and that is the respawn mode itself. That's the respawn king, and it wasn't that close. So, if I were to go and judge by respawns, I'd say I'm not really sure who to go and support here because man, Merciless Max is just a lot better. 250-73 is nothing close, but S&D was a different story entirely. Controls a little bit of both, so I want to stay neutral here and just hope for the best now for Binary Esports. But again, Merciless Max on paper, they look like it might be their control for the taking. But yeah, we are going to find out soon as the boys are getting ready. But I don't know. Only if you on the white chat, guys. You guys drop your comments and let us know who you think is going to be claiming the control check game.
As we say that, we're just going to wait for these teams to ready up. As we know, I'm surprised we haven't seen a situation tonight where they've joined the lobby and left before any damage has been done. I'm hoping I didn't just jinx it. I'm hoping, but
You
I'm
had to go
thankful
and
that
talk. You had to go and talk, Joe. You had to go and talk. Like why?
I
Why did
didn't
you
want
have
to
to go and
jinx
talk?
it. I should know better than
What
to open my mouth.
message?
I'm sorry. What am I even doing here? I'll go work in production with Jared. It's fine.
Ah, my God, guys, we are hearing something from production behind the scenes, and I don't want to go and say anything so we don't go and jinx it, but it might not be good news. It might not be good news for if you're a CODM esports fan. It doesn't even have to be a team, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, guys. We're just gonna hope it doesn't come to plan or come to play what I just heard from production, Jared. We're gonna stay quiet, Kijo. We're gonna stay quiet. Let's hope for the best here and just wait for the game three to go and start because my God, I don't know. I don't want to hear that really.
Absolutely insane. I think the viewers are in for a shock, and yeah, we still are going to look forward to this control game because hey, it might be the only control game we see for tonight. We still have one more series ahead of us, which is Wild Doctors versus Sierra Seven. So we're definitely going to be wide awake for that, eyes wide open. As we take a look at the leaderboard over here with these teams proving their dominance, we can see a lot of teams haven't dropped a single map so far during group stages.
I mean, Emperors and Nonagons going into match day three, the final match day here. 6 points, 6 matches played, and everything won. Nonagons is still very dominant, but I mean, those two are going to be your qualifiers from Group D. They are now in the playoffs, and of course, for Group A as well, SYX already qualified, and Sierra 7 and Wild Doctors, one of them has to go and join them. Who is it going to be? We are going to be finding that out later today, later tonight, rather. Sierra 7 or Wild Doctors, one is going to qualify, and one is going to go home. And for Group B as well, Eclipse Gaming already qualified, Country and OXN. We are waiting to see who's going to be able to go and qualify from that group, as they are both tied up in terms of rounds and numbers there. And in Group C, Merciless Max, I mean, they are on par. If they beat the binary, they are going to be joining Dynamic Esports and taking the final spot there. But of course, binary might have something to go and say against that if they go and take this control game, Kijo.
Absolutely insane. We want to see as many of these teams fight for their spot, and try to make a name for themselves. It's going to be absolutely exciting to look forward to. I know I won't get to be there for the LAN event to see these teams, but I can imagine how exciting it must be and how stressful it must be as well to fight for that spot to be there and represent.
One of those, one of the most beautiful feelings ever. The excitement of being at the LAN event where a lot of your favorite viewers are, your favorite fans are, your favorite pro players are. It's really ecstatic. So if you're in Nigeria, guys, I beseech you guys, make sure to attend the LAN. Mark your calendars for December 6th. I think, yeah, it is December the 6th, 2025. Mark your calendars and make sure you are in Lagos for the LAN. But yeah, guys, we are going to be heading into control soon. If the news that we heard from behind the scenes has not come to play, then yeah, we are going to see a map 3. But we are waiting for the players and the mods to go and confirm a possible DQ pending. And as much as I hate to hear that word and say that word, it might just be the case. But yeah, we are going to be going on a very short break, and when we come back, it's going to be either control or game 3. See you guys soon.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me.
The match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all
Now only my days is not able to do that. Now the Warmison, Jamo against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The match is about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now only my days is not able to do that. Now the Warmison, Jamo against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The match is about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
From PS12, now only my days is not able to do that. Now the Warmison, Jamo against Hyper. He needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow. Hyper finds him, shuts him down. And 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win. 347, 348. Now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through. And they are going to hold it down.
match is about to start.
Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
Oh, from PS12, now nobody is not able to do that. Now the Womerson, Demo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The match is about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
Oh, from PS12, now nobody is not able to do that. Now the Womerson, Demo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill. The boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds through that door. The oil money team, all they going to make history. Very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest. The boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down. So S are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for
The match is about to start.
just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember. Remember me for centuries.
From CS12, now on the Monday, it's not even Ruger, now the Womerson, Demo, against Hyper, he needs to clear that hill, the boys in yellow, Hyper finds him, shuts him down, and 340, 10 more seconds, through that door, the oil money team, all day going to make history, very first land, very first win, 347, 348, now the contest, the boys in lead, no way through, and they are going to hold it down, so S, are your champions.
But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me.
Yeah, guys, like you, I am tired of waiting, guys. We've been here for the past 74 hours. And the coffee break, well, extended coffee with sugars, 25 sugars is what they got. As Wild Doctors are going to be going into the game. And Series 7 have a four-man team. And Wild Doctors have 5. And I do not know if this is something you want to be right now. Because, I mean, we know these two teams, one of them is going to go home and one is going to qualify. They're both on equal points, 3 and 3. And whoever wins this qualifies to the playoffs, whoever loses goes home. I don't think a 5v4 is a safe bet here by Series 7, but maybe they don't want to go to the LAN as much as I thought they wanted to go to LAN, Joe.
Definitely, we're not seeing an advantage over here for CR7, but as I say that they go in and break P1 with the attempt to hold it down. As we can see, Wild Doctors trying to break into point over here, and Virus holding down P2 spawns already, as Wild Doctors take the lead with P1 and Live fighting for those last few seconds on Scrap to equalize the score. He's going to be contested by Architect and then gets taken down from Bridge, 21 for 14. Not off to a bad start here considering the 4v5.
I mean, to be fair, they have kept things close, and that's one thing you want to go and see if you're a Series 7 fan, as they are now starting to look very lively. Peach is now going to be there. It's not the spawn, but actually, yes, the spawn is going to be Series 7. And now Wild Doctors are the ones trying to come out through that front door and get a break here. Virus comes through, the team captain, 1 kill found. The SMG pistol, oh, the L car picked up. That's a new thing. Haven't seen that in a very long time, and that's going to be able to get them 1 elimination now, as they are going to get things tied up and now potentially get the lead locked in. Series 7, the #1 team in NG, they are back.
They are definitely back as they take the lead with the 4-man squad over here on P2. And we can see Wild Doctors do not want to go down to a 4-man team as they try and contest the point over here, back and forth. Live breaking into the point now and takes down a 2-piece, regaining the point here for Sierra 7, but Wild Doctors breaking back in to play for those last few seconds of scrap. P3 rotations already in play, and Wild Doctors falling behind here with rotations. As you can see, Sierra 7 are already holding it down. They're already playing for top over here. Wild Doctors are going to try and break in before time on P3 starts.
43-40, game close. Both teams are getting the extra run of close, and who's going to be able to get it fast? And Wild Doctors are on the 45-point mark, and now they're going to get the next two fans. But now Virus comes and claims a double to shut them down. Make that 3. 4 players might fall, but the answer is going to be the Castle Squares. Jinx comes through. Now retro. Dead Machine. First kill found. Series 7 are going to now retake that lead live here. Take that 10. Make that 14. Trades are going to come through again. Series 7 come through live. Gives a double. As it's going to be totally yellow on the kill fed. And Wild Doctors are going to get put out of the hard point time. And now spawns have not been flipped for Series 7. They're holding that down for every second possible. The free fire. I have not seen that operator squad in the last 30 years, and it's back and it's shining. 3 players found. As Wild Doctors are going to get that break, but not for too long. It's now you need to go back to P4.
Sierra 7 are doing an amazing job here, holding down a 4v5 as they still hold the lead, but not for long as Wild Doctors are catching up. They definitely are giving Sierra 7 a challenge, as if this isn't challenging enough. Virus now with the head glitch over here as we rotate to P4, and every single member of Wild Doctors will have to pass him if they do not rotate through mid. finds one, does not find the double, and he gets taken off the head ledge over here. But CR7 are still holding down P4, and they're going to have to hold off 3 different angles. Wasio coming in now with the Tempest, getting a 2-piece before bad aim puts his name to shame. And Training Arc dropping as well. Retro with a 2-piece over there. Everyone's getting 2-piece over here. If there's a special at KFC, please tell us.
I mean, I wouldn't know because I would have a little bit of that. Jared had one yesterday. Nah, sad stuff. I haven't had mine in a very long time. 75 and 76. Wild Doctors, though, they are going to get things back equal terms. And P4's crap time might be theirs as they are now above the 80-point mark. And who's going to get above 100 fouls? But again, considering the fact that it's a 5v4, Serious 7 are holding their ground very well. And that tells you the caliber of players they have. As P1 now about to start counting in crap time, and that P4 is going to be theirs. Breakstone goes in. Architect claims a double. Now they cleared that hill. And now you need to go to P1. 4 more seconds and the clock starts to count, and whoever's there first faithful, and the answer is going to be the Wild Doctors as now they go in there. Now Virus, 16 kill mark, goes through that mid-map, finds one, prefer for the trade and Training Arc, got need found, and CR7 now for a contest, life comes through, but he's going to lose his life again. And Washu, 20 kill mark, the Wild Doctors are edging towards the 100-point mark here.
Back and forth they go with regards to hill time, but Wild Doctors making quick work, taking advantage of the 5-man team that they have over here. Virus breaking into P2 for spawns for his team well before time, and he gets taken down by Thera, holding off from Bridge. Killfeed looking all blue in favor of Wild Doctors here for now, as they continue to hold the lead against Sierra 7 and completely keep them off of P1. And they do not have spawns either for P2, so Wild Doctors are definitely using this to their advantage. Jetro contesting now for P1 as he clears the point. Bad aim coming to back him up, but he gets taken down. Predator missile in play, finds one, and clears out P1 over here for that last final second. A death machine in play here in secret, so Wild Doctors are really going to hold on P2 with everything that they've got.
123 and 92, Series 7 now. The 5-4 starting to go and show because the disadvantage in terms of numbers eventually will haunt you, and it is haunting them now. Virus comes to play, finds a kill there. It's going to get shut down eventually. Mutual takes out Farah. Now, Wasu through that door confirms a kill, and the 40 seconds of time is now counting their favor. There's Fadli watching the game from outside. I think that's the last man they were supposed to have come to City War. Maybe not able to get you on time, and now he has to go and spectate from outside the lobby here. Not good enough. But again, Wild Doctors, the 151 point mark. Training Arc, Sparrow in hand for the man. Hopefully he can find value still, but again, almost a full 60 on this P2. Retro comes to play, claims a double life, claims one, and now finally they're going to get that break. They so badly once, but the damage done, the lead there, so not close.
Definitely not close, but Sierra 7 managed to pull up to that 100-point mark over here, playing for scrap time on P2, while Wild Doctors are going to rotate for P3 spawns over here in order to hold down their lead that they have against Sierra 7, 158 for 111, as rotations are being finalized over here, and now Sierra 7 are going to have to break into point. Virus gets taken down from window. Bad aim with the nade trying to break into point, and it's chaotic over here on P3 as Architect tries to hold it down. He's going to retreat. Can he find the 2-piece over here? And Retro hiding in the corner takes him down. Absolutely playing it ratty. Wasio with another 2-piece with his Tempest. Could not find the third. Life trying to break into point over here, but he does not have the backup. Still gets his 2-piece though, and Sierra 7 are trying to break into this point. Contested as this point in time, but Wild Doctors still have spawns, much to Sierra 7's disadvantage. They're holding it down with 3 members right now. They want to keep Wild Doctors off the point as we head into scrap time for P3.
Scrap time 10 on the clock and counting down very fast. And Wild Doctors again, I mean, they've been able to hold their own, and they've got the lead locked in. A couple more to go through, and they are going to win the whole thing. Sierra 7 though, they're still fighting back with a 4-man team, and they are looking good on there. But now P4 loads in, and who's going to get their first answer? It's going to be the Doctors from the Wild. Live claims a double. 2 players are going to fall down to him. The trade finds him as well there. Architect able to get a couple builds, finds 1 player. The trades are instantaneous now with the hard point in time. Virus goes down. Retro, no, live for the double break, and Sierra 7 are still trying to break their way in. War Machine, now there's going to be bad aim. Smokers are going to get thrown. Has to make that move into the hard point time. Wild Dogs are blocking every angle possible, and they're not letting it come to life. There's a double kill now. Make that city. Life is not going to fall. Now he does. Once you claim the triple, and the trade finds him. Virus, find the man standing there. Shuts the man down with a death machine. Now Wild Dogs is almost at the 200 point mark, but can they do it here? Series 7 are now going to have that retake come to retro. 24 kill mark. Death machine pops out. Hopefully, he can find a lot of value. Sees a player in blue. See that corner. He shuts him down and sends it to a respawn. And 196, 152, Series 7 are still fighting back.
They definitely are holding their ground well over the 150 point mark, and Wild Doctors still need to reach that 200 point mark because Sierra 7 are creeping up on them. We're back on P1 rotations over here as Training Arcs drops bad aim with the 2-piece as we head into P1. And Wild Doctors are going to try and hold this down. They want to make this the final kill point, but I don't think that math is going to work out. A Purifier in gameplay over here with Architect getting a 2-piece as he pushes into spawn. He wants to get Sierra 7 off before they even have a chance to enter the point and contest. Wasio coming in with a possible flank on this side over here as Sierra 7 try and hold down the P1 OBJ. They're trying to break into the point here. Training Arc holding down OBJ with an AR is absolutely insane as we see rotations already being made for P2 while Doctors have their rotations in play. Point is clear yet again for the Wild Doctors to step in and gain the advantage. 217 for 173.
Yeah, they do have the lead locked in Wild Doctors, and they might be able to go on TTH2 on that P2, but they need to get there fast, and they have to be flawless and win every gunfight possible. Now, Bravestone, the 9-10 kill mark, and something to go and put to notice there. The man is on the cold-blooded pair from Wild Doctors. I think that might be a DQ, but if the mods can confirm that before the game ends, I mean, I don't know. They've got the lead locked in, but they have also these hard when due to a DQ. Hopefully, no. As P2 now is going to be there. It's 230 point mark. Virus comes through, reach finds a double now, and they are going to clear that hell. And Virus goes a rampant, and he's going to find 3, make that 4. As now they are going to flip that spawn on its head, and Tier 7 are going to get in there. Now, if you're Wild Doctors, you need to make a break through that front door. A lot of players, the operators going to get invested in the woman. She puts the man down there. Virus, the Collides is still there, finds one more kill, but now it's going to get put down. And now Series 7 still, they started to find value and they started to look alive. They might be able to get the win, but the spawns have been flipped again. And the Wild Doctors are going to get in there. 235, 15 more points to close things off. Series 7, can they still make their way back?
They're hoping to make their way back indeed, nearing that 200 point mark with Wild Doctors on the finish line over here with less than 5 seconds needed on P2. Sierra 7 are trying to break in, but Wild Doctors have that point on lockdown as they end the game, keeping Sierra 7 under 200. We're at 250 for 196. That is an insanely close game considering the 4v5.
I mean, 5v4, 4v5, Kijo. Series 7 again, a bit of a shocker there coming into a match like this with a full-man team. Mind you, they are both equal on points, and if you lose this series, you are out and you are not going to be making it towards that playoffs. No chance whatsoever. And if you win, yeah, you book a ticket to playoffs and of course maybe potentially to the ladder as well. December 6th in Lagos, Nigeria. But I mean, Wild Doctors are going to start things off very fantastically. A 5v41. Well, you know, a lot of people would say it wasn't really fair, but I mean, I'm not saying you do not bring your last player, and that's when Wild Dogs is able to capitalize on that and take the advantage of the situation that's spawned in front of them, and they are going to claim hard points and make it theirs. And S&D now as well, Series 7, hopefully they have the last man on standby. Maybe that's going to be Fadi to come in for them. Or if they play a 5v4 again, it might just be a 2-0, and the number 1 team in Nigeria might actually be sent home in the groups here.
That would be absolutely insane to witness, but from my experience, playing a 4v5 in S&D could work to your advantage, considering you have less people to take down on your, more people to take down on the opponent's side, so it puts them at a disadvantage. But hey, if we finally get to see a control, I'm not going to complain.
I mean, that's what you hope you have a Series 7. They have to force a map 3. There's no chance whatsoever. They have to force a map 3. 5v4, the number 1 team in Nigeria, Series 7, losing a game here to Wild Doctors, a new team, the new kids on the block. And I mean, Series 7 have not had the best run in the DECACUP this year. They haven't had the best run whatsoever. But this is it. Redemption, not too far because all they need to do now is win the next two maps and they qualify for that playoffs. Hopefully, get their shit together and maybe even go and win the whole land. And once again, cement their place as number one in the NG. But man, the Wild Doctors have something to go and say about that on standoff S&D, which is going to be our next game mode and our next map, the beautiful map of standoff before the chaos comes in. But my God, Kijo, what do you think?
Well, I'm absolutely devastated by the fact that Sierra 7 lost the hard points, but then again, they were playing with four people. Maybe we'll see a comeback from them, so I'm going to bat in their favor. Please don't make me eat my words. Please don't let me curse this. I beg, I want to see control. So I'm going to say a very close game, though. Maybe a 7-5, 7-6. They'll keep us on our toes.
I mean, we're just hoping that CS7 have the last man in because that's going to be one of the most vital things. I don't think you want to take the chances again to take a four-man team into the S&D. That could not be safe. That would not be something that would be vital and good for them. In the words, I'm looking for the words, lots of words to go to use. But again, the Wild Doctors are just, man, they've come this far. They've won the hard points. They are one map away from being the giant slayers and shot and joining that. Well, the list is getting a little bit long now of teams that have beaten Tier 7. The list is getting long. It's no longer just Nonagon. We've seen, I think, man, we've seen who beat them in week one. I can't remember who exactly did, but my God, the list is getting very long. And if you're Tier 7, you have to start waking up and you've got to start finding your place again and your throne as number one in the NG. But again, standoff, search and destroy is where we might see things come to an end. The reign here for them, or they might be able to go and force the map 3, but it might be very heavily dependent on if they can get the last man to join the lobby for their side.
Hopefully things work out in their favor because they are fighting for that spot in land. And we can see Sierra 7 have not been doing too well. They've won three, they've lost three, and Wild Doctors are in the same situation. So both these teams are, under a lot of pressure right now. I hope that Wild Doctors carry that momentum into the S&D to seal the spot for them. But Sierra 7 need to come back fighting.
Yeah, come by fighting indeed. And that's indeed loads in the beautiful bird, the crow, on top of the statue there. It's now reloaded into such a destroyer. The name destroy might be very pivotal. Don't forget that word destroy. As Sierra 7's hopes and dreams here might be crushed. A whole generation of Sierra 7 fans, their hopes about to get dashed to stone by the Wild Doctors. Now we have 5 months in, Fadi's in, and Sierra 7 might have the savior they so badly need, a super sub, as Fadi kills first blood, 20 arc falls, and Sierra 7 are starting to look good again.
Fadi coming in with the clutch over here, dropping the first blood in the first round of S&D, and he claims a second Dr. Joker going down, hoping this switches up the momentum here and puts Wild Doctors in a bit of a scared situation. Bad aim with an interesting scope on his XM4 probably helps him with his bad aim over there, and we can see Virus playing with a shotgun in hand as we already dropped to a 2v4 in favor of Sierra 7 over here in the S&D. Life with a quick little no-scope there on Dr. Bravestone, putting Architect in a very, very sticky situation. 1v4 here up against Sierra 7.
Yeah, Pistol now see the player. Of course, confirms the kill first. Live falls. 1v3. The clutch. Can he make it come through? It's going to be a very hard journey. The bomb in hand for him. He's got to get a plant. It's 53 on the clock and counted down really fast. So now, if you're a Series 7, though, you do have numbers, yeah. So you can still make it work. You have to make it work. For Architects, he's a player slide through. Oh, the POV lives the man. He finds one kill first. He might get double the chains on. Retrace that. Pistol comes and clutch and confirms the kill first. And Series 7 are going to get the very first round. And the Wild Doctors are going to get put down. But again, it's round 1. A lot more rounds to go here as we now make our way to round 2 in favor of Sierra 7 here.
Starting off strong here, Sierra 7, but Wild Doctors are the ones planting, so they do have somewhat of an advantage. Didn't seem to work out in their favor for round 1, but as we say, S&D is anyone's game. Fozzie with the deadly sniper in hand, and Life getting a hit marker here on the 2 players in Granny's. Wasio being the first one to drop Virus in this first blood for round 2 over here, and everyone playing it very respectful. Still considering this the scope that we're seeing on Bad Aim's gun, it is completely throwing me off. But everyone holding their respective angles, and we can see that both teams are being quite respectful over here.
Respect is what they're counted in. That's the word. So why she there? If that was a sniper, maybe a wall bang would have worked. But yeah, they are just hoping now. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. At CR7, they don't have numbers. They can't afford to make any hasty decisions now. They've got to take it slow. Life opens things up now for them. 4v4. Numbers are now back and pass. Sniper, oh! Fatty claims a single. Picks on Waspi falls. The wall bag happens. And now 4v3. Numbers are going to get straightened once again in favor of Series 7 now. And if you're the Wild Doctors, this is not starting to look good anymore. As you might be losing 2 rounds back to back if you don't clutch up. 3 more players, both on the 0-kill mark, Architect with the 2-kill mark, and Joker with the sniper scope down the Locust. Haven't seen that in a very long time. It's really weird to go and look at, but again, still, if it works, it works. But I mean, so far, it's not been able to get him a single value, so it might not be working. Fadi finds a kill there first. Straight Arc Force. Numbers now heavily falling. Architect with the backstab on Fadi. He shuts the player down, and Numbers now in a 3v1 for him to go and get that clutch here.
Architect in another sticky situation here. He seems to be the lone wolf in here for Wild Doctors, and they keep putting him in the situation. Round 2 about to end off as the time runs out, and Sierra 7 win that second round back to back. Absolutely insane gameplay over here. As we head into round 3. Body with the incredible snipe.
2-0, and now CS7 are looking good. I mean, map 3 might be forced. If they force the map 3, the Wild Doctors, I don't think that's how does life not claim a single value there. Only God knows. Now Wasu claims 1. Fadi's got Nate finds 1. Arc falls. The back and forth trench come 3, but it's going to be in favor of CS7. Now Retro through that smoke takes Wasu down, and it's only 2 more players in a 4v2. Make that 3v2. Now Architects and Dr. Joker still on the 0-kill mark, by the way. Dr. Joker also Virus, the captain, on the 0-kill mark. Shotgun in hand for him now. Sees the body in yellow. Makes that move in. Oh, fast kill found. Bagan is double. Of course he does. Virus claims it. And 3-0 Series 7 are up ahead.
Sierra 7 are making the comeback that they needed, and we can see that Fadi is being an essential part of the team right now, carrying them with 5 kills in his pocket. They definitely needed that 5-man here, and Wild Doctors are definitely feeling the pressure. Fadi going straight for the wall bank, not wasting any time. Life holding the head glitches as the vision has been blurred on A sites. I beg, guys, if y'all can't see anything, we can't see anything either. And you're going to screw things up for Bad Aim, who is still holding that head glitch. He's very consistent. Hardy getting a wallbang kill on Dr. Joker, dropping him the first body to drop here for round 4. Wasio carrying the bomb, and these teams are just playing it so carefully. But Sierra 7 are managing to get the kills that they need. Life dropping Dr. Gravestone, and Fadi drops to Wasio. Bad Aim finally connecting with his scope, dropping Wasio there, and Training Arc dropping as well. Architect, yet again, a sticky situation. Another 1v4. Can he clutch it this time?
And he's gonna get in his those nightmare words. You're the last man standing, complete the mission. That nobody likes to go and hear that and CODM. But he's gonna be once again in that spot. Sees the first player, might get a double here. Yes, he does. Gets a double. Clean work. 1v2 now. Virus attempt captain in life on the 3-kill mark. Architect, can he make it work? The bomb not put down, so he's got to get that picked up eventually. And I don't think they know where it's coming from. The reroute might work. And now to a statue sees one more. It's a 1v1. Architect against a CR7 team. It's a 1v1 player behind him. The reroute now, I think he knows. I think he does know. He's going to reroute himself as well. The time on the clock there, still not there. He's got to do something, and it's got to be now. Oh my freaking God, the what? Thank you, Joe.
That is insane. Against a 4-man team, Architect managed to clutch that. He is absolutely riding this high right now. 8 kills in his pocket, 4 of them coming from that last round, and he brought Wild Doctors up 3-1 over here. Still back in the game. They're still fighting for their chance over here, and Wild Doctors are still the ones planting as we're heading into round 5, Farley being the first to drop.
Bro, I don't know what I just saw there, but Architect, the man you are, the house you're building, I want to live in that house. And now 4v5, make that a 4v4. Live takes out Joker. Vital kill. Numbers are going to be equal again. Back on the par. Snipers. Bad aim claims one. The XM4 in hand. Oh, live a single. Picks up to the wall. Bangers. Whoa, that's crazy work. Washi takes out bad aim. Numbers again. 3v2. But Architect alive. That man is a 1v4 wrecking army. Live sniper gets shot down. Wasu sent him to a respawn the next round. Retro now. The 4-kill mark. As now they cycle back in again. Retro is going SMG. He's making that move as the player beside behind him. Wasu goes in for the plans, but no, that's going to be untimely. And now Architect left to clutch a 1v2. Once again, he's the last man standing, and he's got to complete the mission here for their side. Nah, not this time.
4-1 here in favor of Sierra 7. I beg they need to show Architect a little bit of mercy. At this point, they should just sign Architect onto Sierra 7's side because he is showing up, he is committing, and he is really putting in the work here to carry his team into a clutch over here. Architect throwing as many nades as he can over into mid as we are in the final planting round for the Wild Doctors over here. Sierra 7 still in the lead and no bodies have been dropped so far. Still fairly early into the round though. 20 seconds have elapsed over here on round 6. And I'm still questioning the scopes that people are using in this game. Live dropping Architect. That is such a vital kill over here. Oh my goodness, he drops the MVP. He drops the King Slayer with a wall bang. And at least now he can rest. He can judge the rest of his teammates. He can give them call outs. He can relax. He's not last man standing for this round. And a 5v4 here in favor of Sierra 7.
5v4. Numbers doctor again for the boys in blue S7. The number one team in NG again. Called that out. Trending arc. Life takes out Wasu. Wasu gets put down fast. Now 5v3. Numbers deficit now there for Wild Doctors. There's now one trade comes to the Bravestone. Takes Virus down. Team captain sent to a respawn. It's a 4v3 as though the Wild Doctors again. They are starting to find Carl jinxed it. 4v2, 2 more players, Joker and Trending Arc here to get his very first kill. By the way, guys, he sells donuts. And if you want a donut, go to Trending Arc and he's going to give you an endless supply of donuts here in S&D. Where 4-1, round 6 so far, 4v2 here, Kijo.
Training Arc really opening up a donut shop there, and he needs to supply these streamers because we do not get fed, guys. We're just sitting here and our mouths are dry, but not as dry as this gameplay from Wild Doctors. What is going on over here? Bad aim connecting the shots with that scope in hand, keeping Training Arc on that 0 kills. And Dr. Joker moving in with a flank over here, stuck in a 1v4. At least it's not Architect, but none of his shots are going to connect as he gets taken down. 5-1 here in favor of Sierra 7, making a very quick comeback indeed.
They're making the statement once again. It was a 5v4 in hard point. They lost it. It was close. But now this tells you the level of the players in Sierra 7. If they want it, and the last one is that Fadi, they are going to get it. It's not Fadi AFK cannot be a good call for them this time. But again, the Wild Doctors on a very back foot here. And it's going to take 1,000 miles to actually go and make a comeback come through. But we have seen a comeback like this earlier today where score was 5-1 and then things went the other way around. And now somehow the choice came through. But I mean, with a team like Sierra 7, it's going to be hard to make that happen. But now Washi goes in through there. Might see the fast kill. SMG is going to make the aggressive push. Might get punished, finds one. Might get double. Oh, help comes through. And look at the numbers get falling. Virus shotgun takes out Breakstone. Numbers there though. 3v4. Make the Fadi and Life are going to claim value. Wasu puts the bomb down. Trending Arc now with a double kill on this round. Finally able to get. Oh, it was a ninja defuse. It was not a plant, it was a ninja freaking defuse. The Wild Doctors are going to claim that round in style as round 8 loads in.
Wild Doctors or Wild Ninjas, that was absolutely sneaky from their part. Sierra 7 were really riding that high and they were underestimating the strats here from Wild Doctors. They're still in the game. 5-2 over here as we head into round 8, where Sierra 7s are the ones planting, and Wild Doctors with a first drop over there. Training Arc still on his 2 kills, gets dropped with a wall bang Wasio and Joker are managing to collect over here. And Life coming in here, dropping Wasio, putting them in a 3v3 situation. So the numbers are fairly equal, but Life taking down Joker as well, dropping it to a 3v2. Architect still alive, but at least he has Bravestone with him, so he's not alone as we end off this round.
3 versus 2. Bravestone, 2 kill mark, tap maintain their life. Bottom Granite, I don't think they might know. It's Architect as well, close by. Now Bravestone, pistol in hand for the. How? How on God's good earth do you lose that gunfight? Architect, the last man standing once again for their side. 1 kill found, 2 more to go. In a very tight spot here, Virus puts him down with a sniper and 6-2. Match point now, map point rather for them. They are about to go and force map 3. Well, Bravestone, you need to start reconsidering, maybe becoming a caster like me and Kijo, bro.
That is in no way implying that we are bad at the game because we're T1. We're so good, guys. We don't want to intimidate Sierra 7 and the other players that we watch. So that's why we cast. We give our opinion, we judge, and we can see that Virus would absolutely drop Bravestone, keeping him on the 2 kill mark to hopefully end off the game. Training arc on 2 kills as well as Body drops Joker, but he drops himself to Architect, the literal man of the match, in my opinion. Retro with a two-piece here, and now we have Wasiu stuck in a 1v4, about to know what it feels like to be Architect. He manages to get a few tickle shots in there as he's not confirming any kills, and he drops to Mike Tyson. Beg Life, that was not nice at all. 7-2 here to seal off the S&D for Sierra 7.
Yeah, 7-2. Such a destroy taken, and now they're gonna force them out 3, which is exactly where you want to go and be if you're a Series 7 fan. The hard point there, 5v4 lost. But well, man, the one man you have to go and talk about the whole SD game there was the Architect. That man was cooking, literally. The beans was done, and he started cooking rice. Rice got done. He started making chicken as well. He was cooking a full dinner course for the team. Series 7, they could not handle the man, but still, ultimately, they are just going to be better. Life as well with that sniper, above 13 kills, I'm pretty sure. He was the man to watch out for. And look at the double piece from Virus here on the highlights. My God, this was his first 2 kills, and they were very vital kills. And Series 7 are going to close things off there in their favor. S&D's theirs. As now we go to a 4-star map 3, where this is literally a tiebreaker for either side. And one team qualifies for playoffs, one team goes home to Jared to discuss how to make money legally or illegally with him. But, anything with Jared is illegal, guys. So, now we're going into control, KJ. What do you think?
Going into control, we saw that both these teams were fairly close, and that was considering the fact that Sierra 7 was running a 4-man team. Now they've got Fadia on their side, so I think that Wild Boxers might be in a very, very tough situation here. And I'm just excited we get to see control. So I will keep my mouth shut about any predictions, and I am just here to have fun.
Yeah, we are here to have fun, KJ. Fun is the word. Fun is the word. And look at the start. Architect, the only player on their side above the 10 kill mark, and also the second highest player in the whole lobby after Life on 13 and 5. 10.30 KD there, if I'm not mistaken. 10.60 KD rather for Life. That's absolutely monstrous work from him, as he's going to be the heavy carrier for their side. But everybody, of course, having something to go and deliver as well. Fadi 9 for Retro, 5 for Bad Aim, and 5 for the Captain Virus as well. Series 7 are going to get the whole thing done on standoff, Search and Destroy 7-2. As now we make our way to Control. Control, if I'm not mistaken, what map is that going to be on? Control,
Possibly
guys.
Raid. We're going to
That's
see
a
a
good
very
one.
classic map in gameplay over here. At this point, I'm wondering if there's any other maps that we can play control on, but hey, that is none of our business. We're just here to stream and absolutely judge the gameplay of these players because we're not in the sticky situations tonight, guys. We're not feeling the pressure, but we can definitely laugh, make fun of, and admire the gameplay that we are watching tonight. I don't know, this could go either way. So I am really looking forward to it.
I mean, if you're Wild Doctors, the fact that you were able to take up map off of the number one team in Nigeria, that is a big step up. That is a big yes in my books, and that gives you a thumbs up from Carl anytime, any day. And now you're going to control, man. It's going to be very tasking. It's going to be very hard because CR7 now they have a full 5-man team, and the gunfight skills that we saw in SD were not that much on par. But I mean, just stand out player architect, support the man, and you might be able to win the whole thing. But again, look at the table going into match day 3, the final match day on the group stages here for you guys. Look at the final standings before match day 3 started. SYX already qualified. Wild Doctors and CR7, we are currently watching them play. One team is going to qualify, and one team is going to be going home today alongside Rygings, who were not able to get a single map. God so help them. Eclipse Gaming already also qualified. Country and OXN yet to play today, and well, we're going to find out who's going to be joining them on the playoffs. Eclipse and what group C and D, KJ, look at those groups.
That is absolutely insane. We can see the dynamics have already gone through along with Merciless Mux. And we can see that Emperors as well. They've managed to hold their fort down until Nonagons absolutely annihilated them tonight. So yeah, they've definitely fought for their place over here from the group stages and trying to make their way towards LAN where I will not be. So guys, what are y'all fighting for? You're not gonna see me at LAN. So why are y'all so amped up? It's not fair.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even know why they're going to land if Kiji's not going to be there, Chad. That's so sad. But yeah, they're still going to go anyways. But again, there's a very vital point I want to go and make here, Kijo. Iconics Gaming. A lot of you in the chat know Iconics, and this team has the definition of a super team. There's Tony, there's Die Hard, there's Demon, there's every big name you can possibly think of in. There's Geras, the T1 player for Eclipse Gaming, who was like the one reason they actually qualified for stage 4. Literally that man, Geras. And these guys have everything it takes to be the number one team in DECACUP Season 5. But somehow, they're not even going to qualify past group stage. I don't know what to make of that, guys. I do not know what to make of that. I don't know, Kijo.
That is absolutely insane considering that they've only managed to win 2 maps here with regards to the group stages and they dropped 4. I'm not sure if there's some chemistry issue, but they definitely need to work on those strats. It's like I always say, you can have strong players in a team, but if they can't work together, is it really a strong team?
Wise words. Oh, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. Wise words from Kijo there. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're going into control. We're going into control. It's going to be on raid. And our final game of the group stages, guys. After today, we are going to be seeing you next at the playoffs of DECACUP CODM Season 5. And I cannot wait for that to get started. But we are loading into Raid Control.
Assuming that it can go either way, but we can see from the YouTube chat over here that Jossie said that Wild Doctors will get touched in control. Is that the same way that Cal touches Jared when no one's looking, or is that just a solid prediction?
guys, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. We are gonna ignore that, bro. Now we're going to control. I'm scared. I'm tensed. A lot of feelings now. Emotions are gonna be at an all-time high. Both teams, one final shot, one final chance. One goes on, one qualifies. Playoffs. This is what they're playing for. It's now they're gonna get thrown. We're going to Fountain. We're going to that B flag with everything. All our honor left to play for. As now trades come through instantaneously there. 28-29. CR7 are going to have numbers locked in. Live. 1 kill mark. Odin. Sees through the mid map. Claims a double. My claim think the answer is going to be no. Trade finds him. Retro from top laundry. He claims a kill and now steals that. The B flag capture not happening. One tick when he locks in Durbais. Oh, CR7 are going to get first tick. Virus in there, stalking all the hard point time he possibly can, and 1 second about to become 2, maybe might happen, but now contest comes through. The boys in blue, she's the player top laundry, shuts him down. Virus now gives the double, and 22v24, lives are locked in, but they are very close. But CR7 about to completely capture B here, Kijo.
At least here, 7 are playing OBJ, which they technically didn't disregard in the hard point. They did manage to hold that down well, and a full five-man team managing to prove to their advantage over here. You can see Wild Doctor's trying to clean that up, but Live pushing in now with his Odin in order to fully capture that B flag. Lives are so close, literally 18 to 19 as the B flag is officially captured. 1 extra minute on the clock for these teams to terrorize each other, and Retro already switching to the capture over here as he takes down Farah, trying to push in from Sniper's Nest. We have, oh, Greystone coming in, but he gets taken down as well, and Training Arc managing to make up for the kills that he did not get in SND, already on the 1 kill mark over here. 15 for 14. Virus is still playing this B flag over here. I'm not sure if he's trying to get any more picks, go in for a spawn trap, but 13-12 as we're still in round 1 of the control.
13, 12, 12. Fadi picks up Bravestone now. Again, numbers are back and forth still. Fadi falls. Arc finds him. 12 v 11. The A flag capture is what CR7 needs to go and do. But once you clear the double, oh my freaking god, make that 3. Everybody falls. And Wild Doctors now, this might be the round. CR7 are going to get put out. Time on the clock still there. 1 minute mark and 14 seconds. It's counting down really fast. But Wild Doctors, they can still make it work. A full defense now is what they need to make up to. CR7, can they find their way back in? Mark, 2 kill mark. But look at that. 2 riverside. Fadi finds 1. Varus finds 1. The break might come to me. Fadi forward. The boys and Leo fighting back. Punches are going to get thrown. The team comes and Wasu now all the way back in there. And 7v5. No more respawns for the number 1 team in Nigeria as the Wild Doctors are fighting. And they are fighting really hard. 2 more players. And that's Retro and Bad Aim left to go and save them. Can they make it work? The answer, it's going to be flawless. And 1 player falls. The final man gets put down. And the Wild Doctors are going to get the very first round. Woo!
Absolutely. And I did not expect that to go that way, but considering how it was so neck and neck, so close with the life count, CR7 did not manage to capture in time, and Wild Doctors managed to secure that first round. So they are definitely going to be keeping that momentum, as we can see that they are now the ones that are capturing, while CR7 are going to hold down the defense over here. Life and Virus being the first 2 to drop. Bad Aim coming through with the Sparrow over here, only managing to find 1, and Retro playing it off in mid. They're trying to keep the kill feed all yellow, and the Retro coming in now with a quick little spawn trap here with his death machine, only finds 1. Wasio with a 4-piece there, 2 of them coming from his Tempest, and we can see incredible back and forth gameplay over here, but Wild Doctors have life advantage over Sierra 7, and they're almost done completely capturing the B flag at this point in time. 24-19.
Wild Doctors again, 23 and 19. Sierra 7, they don't have lives. V flag captured now by the Wild Doctors, and now we're going all the way towards a lot of time on that clock. 2-minute mark. CR7 though, they are losing numbers very fast than I can count, and this cannot be good. The number 1 team in NG about to get slain. Can the Wild Doctors join the list of the Giant Slash? The list is getting quite long, but can they add into it now? Architect, double kill, pre-fire, all the way in the spawn of the boys in yellow. Series 7 now are losing lives faster than we can possibly count, and numbers are still falling. Architect now, pre-fire, expires, 16v9. He's still spawn trapping them. They can find their way out, 15v9. And my god, Kijo, what are we watching?
This is absolutely insane. We're seeing Sierra 7 completely drop over here, and Annihilator was in play, only finds 1 and gets taken down. Wild Doctors are fighting for their spot and proving that they are not only strong just because of a 4v5, and Sierra 7 are down to 4 lives, no lives left for them, 11 lives left here for Wild Doctors, and they are holding down this this A flag 3-9 over here, 3-8. The numbers are just dropping. Sierra 7 are trying to hold us down, and they've left Life on his last life all alone to hold down the A flag, shooting blanks. Manages to find 1, and he's still up against 7 as they take him down, showing him no mercy. 2-0 here in favor of Wild Doctors. Cal, what is happening?
Guys, if you are Nigerian, should be I they watch film today. It cannot be real, guys. It is not real. This is the opposite. It's not real. There's no way, guys. Series 7 losing to a new gen, a new team we haven't seen ever in the them MP comms, and they are somehow losing control to them with a full 5-man squad. Virus the captain's here, Life is here, Faddy's here. These are stage 4 players, and somehow Wild Doctors are putting them down. But I mean, the comeback has started now for Series 7. It's got to be flawless. And now they're going with the unconventional flag. The A flag capture, one tick locked in, make that a double. As now Series 7 are going to start things off really well in this round. And hopefully, this can be the start of something good for them. And maybe this was part of a script here, but the comeback was their plan. And man, they have to prove it now because they have to be flawless from here on out. 3 back-to-back rounds to nothing. Or Wild Doctors are going to actually slay the Giants here, Kijo.
Starting off strong here for Sierra 7 as they have life advantage 28 for 22 in their favor. And Architect already on the 16 kill mark here for his team. Wasio ahead of him though with 17. So Wild Doctors definitely are collecting bodies. Farley coming in with his war machine, but can he find any of the Wild Doctors in point? Sierra 7 are going to be the ones capturing over here. A flag is already captured, which is a different strat, but I mean, it seems to be working in their favor. They have the life advantage so far. B flag on its way of being captured, but Wild Doctors are not managing to hold us down. Farley with his Type 63 on top of Fountain as he gets taken down by Bravestone, doesn't want to let that capture happen. He does not want Sierra 7 to come through with a comeback over here. Equalizes in play as they get taken down. All the ops are coming out. Your score streaks want to come out as the live gap decreases 16 for 13.
Sierra 7, they had the gap down by a lot, but now you're seeing that close off, and now with Wild Doctors are going to get this up back on par. 13v4, they're all back on par. Sierra 7, what are we doing? And now 12v12. This is very much anybody's round, and now Wild Doctors are going to get those numbers locked in. Sierra 7, B flag capture, 1 tick only made. They need 2 more. Buddy finds that 1. Barrows takes 1 down. Trades are going to come through there. And by name, the XM4, no value found. He's going to have to slow that down. Retro comes through. 9v10. Sierra 7 now are going to have lives once again. Virus comes again, finds 1 more as well. Now the death machine will play number 3 retro. Investments are going to go big, and this is where they start to make a last stand in. Now B flag, 2 ticks about to get locked in. No more respawn for the Doctors from the Wild. Can they find a way still to close things off here? The answer might be no. Retro claims 1. Now it's gonna fall. It's a 4v8. Make that 3. No more respawns. 1v7. Dr. Bravestone, can you clutch a 1v7? Games 1. 6 more to go with the B flag capture comes through, and Sierra 7 are starting to look good once again.
They are back in the game and they are not going down without a fight. Wild Doctors still in the lead here. They were match point, Cal, before Sierra 7 finally woke up and realized that they need to fight for their spot and they need to make the comeback, to keep us up for another 10 minutes. And, they just don't want to let us go to sleep at this point. Wild Doctors are capturing here for round 4, and Sierra 7 are going to try and defend. Lives already lost over here, 27 for 28. None of the flags being captured at this point in time, but Retro with a quick little 2-piece as he comes back to protect B. Predator Missile in play finds 1. Bad aim taking out Wasiu, and Dr. Bravestone coming in now to take down Life. Virus is pushing in for a spawn trap over here. He manages to find 1. Wasiu hiding in the corner, and lives are dropping on Wild Doctor's side, 26 for 20.
Okay. Well, the fluke. It might have been a fluke. It might have been. There is a world where the Wild Doctors were all under a script here, and Sierra 7 still, they are the number 1 team in Nigeria, and they might have known what they were doing. But again, 15 and 22. Lives are so not close anymore. Retro now in their spawns. Fast kill found. Might get a lot more, but Farah puts him down. And it's a 12v21. The lives are so not close. No freaking way in the world now for the Wild Doctors. They've got, man, it's literally impossible to go and claim this life count. But man, anything can happen. But look at that clock. It's over. Not a single flat capture in Sierra 7. The comeback is on. They are going to get things back on par. 2 and 2, all down to a round 5 for final round. And the Wild Doctors about to choke. Sierra 7 about to complete the reverse sweep and the remontada on control.
This is incredible. I cannot believe that while Doctors were holding it down for so long, Fadi coming in through with some warning shots of a very early use of his operator in play. But while Doctors are going to be the ones capturing yet again, it did not work out well for them in this last round. And we can see they all pushing on B side over here. Virus coming through with the three-piece with his equalizer and bad aim with his Sparrow. And we can see that Wild Doctors cannot capture on B side. Architect with his beloved Purifier trying to clear some of the Sierra members off. Managed to only find two Sparrows still in play before it expires, and he only has one arrow left in the chamber. Does not seem to work out in his favor right now. We can see that Wasiu comes in and takes him out before he gets a chance to take him down 22 for 21 over here. And Wild Doctors are finally capturing that B flag.
21, 20 now. B flag, one tick locked in, 2 more to go. And if you're Wild Dogs, that is very important now. What's using there is a player top laundry. Operator skills are not something they want to work out for. Tempest now, investment comes through. First kill, hands down now. First kill forward, might get a double. The answer is going to be yes. And now B flag capture, done and dusted. Now they need to go 8 though. Lives in their favor, very important. Life there. Now gets the one more kill. Farrah falls. Lives are going to get back on par. 17 versus 17 as we now make our way towards the A flag. 1 and 40 on the clock.
1 and 40 on the clock indeed. They still have a whole nother flag to capture, but Sierra 7 do not want to waste time. Retro spraying and praying with his death machine over here in mid, trying to get the picks off. They've managed to drop the life count for Wild Doctors all the way down to 11, make that 10. Retro still going into Wild Doctor's spawn as he gets taken out by a Sparrow over here, coming into play by Training Arc. Farah now with his death machine out as well, hoping to match up to the standards of Retro as the lives have dropped to 9v15. 7v15. Sierra 7 are showing no mercy at this point as they have double the amount of lives as Wild Doctors.
Name what response. The dream we want hard. Now a nightmare. Sierra 7, just better, just faster, just T1. Training Arc, they start live. Virus, so he's still there. 3 more lives, make that 3v9. Sierra 7, dominating everything possible. The gunfire, the map control, and it's one more player, Bravestone. Can you be brave? Equalize play through that stairs. The expiration at the very wrong time. And Sierra 7 are through to the freaking playoffs. The comeback happens. It's going to be theirs. And now I'm forced to think the control was all part of a script.
I honestly think that Jared had something to do with the match fixing here. He probably, he said something to Fadi after that hardpoint game. He was like, nah, you guys cannot lose this. Get online. You need to put Wild Doctors in their place. And they definitely have an absolutely amazing comeback, a reverse sweep from losing the hardpoint to winning SND and control. This has been a wonderful night for Sierra 7 here.
To be fair, the hard one was a 5v4 and they said, we don't have the one-man team. And you guys took advantage of that, but that's indeed, we're going to show you a lesson. And control, well, we are going to let you guys start things off, get the little bit of hype from Kyle and Kijo, and then we're going to shut you guys down, and all the fans and the haters on the chat, we are going to shut everybody down. Sierra 7 are going to once again show you guys why they are the #1 team in Nigeria as they claim that sport and it's theirs as they qualify for the playoffs. Wild Doctors fought battle, they fought hard. I mean, they can't keep their heads up high. They took a map from, Sierra 7. They took 2 back-to-back control runs from Sierra 7 as well. So, my God, they can keep their heads up high as they go home to fight another day. But, man, Sierra 7, man, just a lot better, a lot faster. And they qualify for the playoffs of the DECACUP CODM Season 5.
Just as we predicted, and we can see the amazing stats here from both teams. Only one player from Wild Doctor's side managing to get below the 20 kill mark, but none of them actually no one on the board managed to get 30 kills. Guys, if that was me, I beg, against Sierra 7, 1v5, 30 kills easily. But 28 coming in from Wasiu, 26 from Farah, 24 from the S&D GOAT Architect himself, and 21 from Bravestone. Actually, not bad stats considering the situation.
I mean, to be fair, they faced the T1 team. Again, #1 team in NG. I keep saying that to tell you what it means for a new gen, a team that nobody knows about, to come to the scene and drag off the number one team in Nigeria all the way to a map 3 and all the way to a round 5 in control. Tells you the value of these players. They know what they're doing, and hopefully they can go back to the drawing board and come back a lot stronger. Maybe even going to take that throne someday. But again, Tier 7 are not going to get slain on the day as they claim the Holy Thing. 26 for bad aim. So wait, bad aim with the XM4 and that scope. MVP as well. Hey God, how?
Oh my
How?
god, I just realized that.
I just saw. I just saw.
That is
It's
insane. Maybe we
crazy.
need to start putting a scope on the XM4. It's already a meta gun,
Yeah,
so yeah,
we
maybe he knows
might. I'm
something we
telling
don't.
you guys. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try out that scope. I'm gonna try out that scope. You know, I think it looks really good. But again, bad him the MVP for this. Not the whole match. Life, of course, was the MVP for the whole evening for Series 7. But in my opinion, the MVP for the whole game today was Architect. That man on every single mode, he was carrying his team. But even Wasi as well. Those two players were very pivotal to their team. But unfortunately, it's not going to be theirs, and they are not going to be added to the list of the Giant Slayers of Series 7. But yeah, it is what it is. Game over. This is the DECACUP CODM Season 5, and this was our very final match in the group stages. We are going to see you guys on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken, 26th, yes, for the playoffs day 1. And of course, guys, look forward to that. And also the LAN event, which is going to be December 6th in Lagos. The address will be announced soon. But you know, guys, this is where we go and call things off to a wrap. It's been a very long stream, and I'm very sure the beautiful Kijo is very tired. Jared, I don't care about that guy. He's in the background doing nothing right now. But yeah, guys, we are going to be saying goodbye to you guys. Once again, this is DECACUP CODM Season 5 brought to you by Monster Energy, 1080, and of course, Carbon. And Kijo, any final words for these guys before we go and say goodbye to playoffs?
Well, best of luck to the teams that have made it to the playoffs. I'm hoping that I will get to see some amazing gameplay. Obviously, thanks to production here by Jared. We have to give him a shout out. And yeah, this has been amazing. Thank you for everyone who came out to support your teams and support us. It's been incredible.
Have a good evening and a good night, guys. See you guys very soon. Good night.